I don't
So-
remember what happened at that session.
That's fine. None of it was
got
canon.
We got
That
on
was
a
the DM's
boat.
job.
Wait, what?
We got on a boat.
Oh yeah, we were leaving.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Y'all
we
were
talked
just-
about dropping the crew off in
Someplace.
Oh, that's right. In a town. Was it Lake Town?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about dropping the crew off in Lake Town and then go into Ragnar's village, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Because y'all wanted to, one, check on the village, and two, take some time to actually, like,
Yeah.
breathe before you go on a, what's the word for when you kill kings?
Crusade.
No, that's religious bullshit.
Oh, okay.
King murdering. We're
Overthrow?
currently right now.
World War One.
Oh yeah, overthrow sounds good.
Overthrowing.
Like king murdering.
My brain is gonna fuck with me, actually. Regicide.
There you go.
Oh,
For
I would
Reggie.
never said it.
I never even heard of that word.
And none of our names are even Reggie. Okay, hello.
Lose 50 experience.
We don't even have experience.
Yeah.
All I guess we'll translate that to 5 levels.
I'm good.
Wait,
Never
we
again.
gain 5 levels? Is that what you're
No.
saying?
Oh yeah, I heard we gained 5 levels.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard gain.
We're going on level 20 now. You're not level 20, at least like 18
Imagine.
maybe. I don't know. What is math? I'm bi. I can't do math.
What level am I?
I'm bi. I can't do math.
That's a shirt right there. Make that a shirt,
Solid
please.
reason. That's all I'm saying.
I can't read and I can't do math, but at least I can drive.
Make that a shirt.
That is the most fucking... I need Art of Seraphina just looking real confused. And then she goes, I'm bi. I can't do math. And she's got her hand up. She's looking away like this. I need that art. And I need a reaction from Fran being like...
Nah, Frown would be like, oh shit, was I supposed to wear the dress today?
Oh, shit,
Was I supposed to wear the boobs today?
And why aren't you in uniform?
I'm waiting for the remake of the comic of Where Do You Think Your Boobs Went, but it's Fran. All right, so you guys, from what we last said, you guys had actually just gotten to the city where you were at the edge of the Underdark. The first city you got to, the city, let me pull up the maps here. Because this stuff decided to close a bunch of my shit. And I explain how frustrating it is to have my stuff acting up like it is. All right. There we go. Let's see. It was, I believe it was Lost Villa. That y'all, yeah. So Lost Villa was the city that in the Underdark where y'all had worked with the Duchess.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Or wait, I thought it was the governess.
Yeah, governess. I'm sorry. Yes, you worked with the governess.
I was like, who is this Duchess person?
You worked with the governess. You guys actually have just made it to that city. Okay. And
and we got my ma.
yes, and you have
She's
your
in
mom.
a coma.
Yes, you've been told it'll be a few days at least for her to wake up because her body is essentially winding down after being homegrown. We'll say you manifest
Wait,
a body.
homebrewed my mom?
Activated the
Technically.
character creator.
In my
Roll for dead parent. But yes, so you've been told by Doc that she's going to need time. He's giving her fluids and things like that. But essentially, she's in a coma because she was basically, her whole body was made from nothing and brought together, and it's metabolizing, and basically she's slowly finishing cooking. Okay. Doc has made it very clear not to bother him, even though he's kind of taken over the captain's quarters by turning it into like a place where people have been like getting taken care of. To the point that like the men on the ship are like, he's back to being weird, guys. Have you heard the noises? I heard cackling at like 3 in the morning. How could you
I
tell
didn't
it's 3
know
in the
Doc
morning?
could actually take his job seriously.
With that, you hear Seraphina makes that joke at some point, and people just turn around and go, don't encourage him.
I mean, do you want to die?
One guy looks at you and it's like, dude, he threw an EpiPen up my ass and somehow it cured my cough.
But did you die?
I don't want to second guess him, but it doesn't make sense. One guy goes, he literally broke my finger and it fixed my leg, and my leg was flat.
As weird as Doc is, I will defend him.
Fran's gonna be like working in the background. Not me.
Yeah, everyone kind of looks at Seraphina and then looks at Fran and is kind of like, huh, all right, that kind of makes sense. Kind of. And you see the handful of times you guys see Doc, he's just kind of like, it's late at night and he's like wandering around with like the moonlight glowing off his glasses and he's just kind of like mumbling to himself. And Gragnar, at one point you come out and you'll see him like standing on the fucking board staring out at the ocean. Like he's on the actual board you would walk people off. And he's just standing there, and he's like, "If I jump, do you think they'd care? I don't know, man. I don't fucking care."
What do you just made him push him?
What?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, and that's how we lost our medic.
The first fucking god killer of the team.
Oh my god.
That's one.
He drowned at sea. So give me that sleight of hand check, please. This is a canon event now, no matter what universe we live in.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What did you get?
Hold on. I want to roll this die. This die scares me. The vibes are off.
The vibes are off.
We're gonna pick a different one. This one always rolls bad. You know what? Maybe it'll roll good. We'll be fine. Can I use a sorcery point?
He's like, I gotta make sure this works. He's like, I gotta make sure.
I have subtle spell.
Mage Hand doesn't take. Does Mage Hand use like verbal components?
Yeah, it uses
I think
verbal
so.
and
What the fuck?
some
Yeah,
magic.
go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Subtle spell. We use the sorcery point. 19.
Lord.
That'll work. You use Mage Hand and like, do you expect it to work at all? Like, are you expecting it to actually like push him off?
I feel like this is absolutely the Voices one situation. He walks out, sees him sitting on the fucking ledge, says that, and then the voices just take.
Oh no, he's not sitting on the ledge. He's standing. He's standing on the ledge, just like moonlight off his glasses. The big, the big round glasses that like characters will wear, and they're just glowing. And he's just sitting there mumbling to himself, like, if I jumped, would that make things better? I don't fucking know,
Followed by
man.
the voices taking over him.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, you push him, and all he does is as he falls, he just looks at. He doesn't even look betrayed. He's just like, and it's like he's just like, okay. And then you hear the splash.
Sorry,
You don't.
Voices one.
Yeah, and here's the thing: like you hear the splash because you guys are docked at this point, so like it's not like you're going anywhere. And he just you just hear the audible and then he and some dude was like watching, and he looks at you, and he looks at Doc, and he looks back at you, and he looks over, and Doc is just starring it. He's just like,
Fran's gonna walk by and he's gonna peek over the edge. Doc, stop playing in the water. We gotta go. He's gonna keep walking.
And you all go to
I'm gonna be
disperse.
walking behind Fran, carrying my mother, just staring down, and I was like, "You okay, buddy?"
I want you to know that you stare down and he's gone. Ragnar, you go to turn around and he's staring at you from behind.
What's up?
He picks you up.
Mm-hmm.
He cradles you. And he walks off the edge again.
Ashen form.
You know what? Ashen form. You know, I haven't had Doc do this in a minute.
Oh, are you gonna counterspell his ashen form?
No, he's going to use his legendary action as a deity. And it's just, you don't.
He literally said no.
Yeah, he just said no. And you just fall in together.
Yeah.
You get a little crusty, and then, like, you fall in. And, you know, that's, like, the first day in. That's the first day in. The next morning, Doc is gone. You see a lot of the crewmen, again, are in the city. Even before you wake up, Ron, and you wake up early. But a lot of the men are just kind of like, fuck it, we need off this ship. And, like, it's skeleton crew, the people who are there. You see Mr. Center. He's, like, sitting there on the edge of the ship, looking around, checking. There's been some damages that the crew have been, like, letting kind of pass because it's superficial or it's high enough the ship doesn't have to worry about it from the attacks they had. But he's pulling in repairs, things like that. You found that the crew has become very efficient, Fran. Like, good. During their time working together. They have become very efficient. A little militant, actually. Just like, you know, not like actually military, but you know the guys.
Militant? Oh, I was about to be like, what does militant mean? And then you said
military,
and I was like, oh.
It's efficient to a point of, like, clockwork.
Very orderly.
Yeah, but it's the type. It's the type of, like. There's a difference between militant and, like, we've been through shit, so we're gonna work together militant. I don't know if you guys know, like, what I mean by that.
Kind of like trauma bonding.
Yeah, like trauma bonding. Like, no one here with a handful of people are in the military and they're giving their words, but
so
yeah, but they're very good about what they do. And you found that it's a lot easier to lead these men, Fran, because of that. Like, you ask something, it gets done. And it's not like the jokingly, like, they'll still joke, but it's not nearly as much of a jokingly thing as it was in the past, where some of the guys might put off something for a day or two. That's like not, it's done. And it's almost a stark contrast, you know what I mean? From, like, the guys who are kind of, like, talking shit. Even the guy who you guys kind of had buffs with, you know, beef with.
Fuck, what was his name again? Oh shit. William.
William. Yeah, even William, like, William still talks shit, but he talks shit while shit's getting done. Like,
I mean, that's all I need.
Yeah. And even to the point that, like, William has stepped up in a weird way of, like, actually showing the guys how to do certain things that other guys didn't know how to do. He's the one making sure everyone's, like, trained on multiple things. It used to be, like, one guy cleaned the deck every night and all the rest of the guys would kind of do their own thing. Nope, everyone has rotation. Center was like, hey, you seem to know how to do a lot of odds and ends, William. Yeah. Center, you're going to be in charge of training everybody, William. Why? Center, because I fucking said so.
Oh, you're saying sinner. I was hearing center. I was like, who is center?
And so with that, it is now the second day that you're in deck. You're in port. What are you guys doing? This is officially downtime. You're prepping before you go to the next city that you're going to leave, and you're going to head towards Lake Hill. What are y'all doing?
I have an idea. Is there, like, a messenger service? I think the best way I could think, like they can send, like, a magical message to somebody or something. I'm trying to see if they need anything at the town, because we're stopping at 2 different places. So it's
yes.
Yo, do you need anything? Because I can pick some stuff up.
So
they're like, we're starving.
So, Ragnar, you ask around about a messaging service, and a lot of people are like, well, we can't really send messages out to these smaller towns and stuff like that. But there is the Church of the Messengers.
That might be your best bet.
Yeah, I'll go stop by there. Oh no.
All right. All right. So give me just a second. You pull up.
I will tell people where I'm going. Just
That's
so
cool.
We can, yeah.
You pull up
Good.
to the Church of the Messengers, and there's a
Yeah.
symbol on the front that looks kind of familiar. I need you to roll like a religious check for me because it's
Oh,
been a
I'm
minute.
bad at those. Let's go.
That must
what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Was it too
Nat 20?
No. It was higher than I was expecting. You said religion. Religion is 19.
Wow.
You got a 19?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 2.
Hey. All right. You recognize the Church of the Messenger symbol is a alteration of Hermes' symbol.
Oh,
I forgot about Hermes. No, he's on our side now, apparently.
Yeah.
Because remember the fucking retcon shit?
yeah, I forgot about that.
And it is
Which we
it is
still have
essen-
not done anything with him yet.
It is essentially a small little booth almost where like it's like write a letter, input the letter, it's like a little slip. You write it, you drop it in, and you're supposed to drop like a silver in. If it says in city 2 copper. On continent 2 silver.
Is there an expedite fee?
On plane 2 gold. Off plane 2 platinum.
Okay.
And there is a woman standing there who's in some like clerical robes. She has a mace to her side, and she's kind of standing there, and she's standing there like this. Hello.
Hello. So how? Okay, I understand there's signs, but like, how does this work so I don't fuck something up?
Oh, so you or I can write the letter. You can tell me what you need or not. And then from there, you go ahead, put the letter in the slip. You pay the gold into the golden box here. And it's literally just a golden box that has a slit on the top. And once you pay the gold, the letter is sent instantaneously to the group you need.
Can they message back?
Or for an additional fee, if you were to cover the return fee on that message, yes. Unless another cleric is nearby.
He like mumbles in his breath. I don't think the hag counts as a cleric.
And she tilts her head and she goes, No, they wouldn't. Are you? Nope, it's not my business. What would you like to do, sir? Like customer service voice on 10%. Like
I think it's on the same continent. I live underground a lot, so I don't know where a whole bunch of things are.
All right.
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
How long did it take us to get back to port
From where we were.
Oh, it was a solid, like, you can look at these
Because
distances.
from what I remember, it took us like basically a month to get where we were.
Yeah.
And we went
Yeah,
back to
you're
where-
right. It took y'all about a month to get, so it took y'all less than a month to get back because a lot of y'all's travel was having to deal with bullshit. So it only took you about 2.5 weeks once once all of the monsters and stuff stopped fucking with you on the way. It was great. It was easy.
Oh, okay.
Is Gragnar still thinking about what he wants?
Oh, yeah. So
Because if not, I was going to ask Fran a question.
Yeah, about the shipping thing. You said there's an extra fee if I want like the return them to send a message back. I think it's on continent, but I'm not 100% sure. I spend a lot of time underground, so
if you'd like, you can look at the map.
I will look at the map because
All right,
technically
and
this place doesn't exist yet.
And she will pull out what looks to be like this crisp white paper that she unravels, and as she unravels it, you see the drawings begin to come into play themselves. The actual map seems to be making itself as she unrolls it, and she goes, "What's the name of the place you're looking for?"
Lathruthics.
Lathruthics. And you look at the map as she looks, and you see that the area that is around the entrance to this area begins to expand and grow, and it's almost like ink and watercolors being expanded upon. As it does, you see Lake Hill labeled, you see Tanot, you see Darky Vaughn's labeled, and then you see Luthrix, and it's like for Luthrix, it's got a little star next to it. Oh, a new settlement.
Yeah.
Well, we have special deals for new settlements. If you go ahead and make a small additional donation, you can have unlimited mail for the first 6 months.
That does sound really useful.
And considering it is on continent, it would be 2 silver. But this is a 2 gold delivery, and then after that, you can have direct mail to that settlement as much as you need.
Do I have to come here to send the mail?
Yeah, for 6 months. No, actually, we would offer up a particular tool of use. And she pulls out a small box. And the box is long and rectangular, and she opens it, and you see a silver quill with a gold feather on it. And then you see a roll of paper that she pulls out, and she shows you. This paper will always have more room to write on.
Oh, like the map.
Yes, but no. See, the map, and she puts her fingers on it, and she, like, moves it to the side, and you see the map move.
It's like a fucking tablet.
And she moves it back, she zooms in, she zooms out, you know, she does things. She's like, this is far more priceless than this, and each one of us clerics who sit at this post have one. This will merely allow you to just keep writing new letters to whomever you wish. You must simply put their name, think of their face, and it'll be sent to them.
Can they respond?
Yes, of course. It's back and forth.
That is really useful.
And it's only for new settlements. And the hope is obviously that more people will use our services. So if you can spread the word, or even offer up a space, if you know of a location in the settlement, you know, we'd be more than happy to look at it.
How much was it?
It is 2 gold.
Do I have any gold in my pocket? Let me think. You know what? We will put forth some goodwill. We have a lot going on. And I will give them a platinum instead.
All right, and platinum. And would you like me to go ahead and break this into silver, gold, or?
Oh, no, you can keep it. I'm fine.
Oh. Alrighty then. And she goes ahead and puts it into the donation box. And you'll see that it glows for a second. And all, like, the edges of it seem to almost like shimmer. And then you see that she closes the box. And as it closes on the top, it says Gragnar.
Ooh.
So it is your name in common. You are the only person who can use this, might I add. So that is the limitation of it. It is strictly for you, but the letters will go to whomever you wish, and they will be able to reply back.
Okay, I'm gonna write magic letter thingy.
All right. And with that, are you good, or is there more you gotta do?
Oh, I didn't tell her the message.
Oh, would you like for me to write the message for you?
Oh, wait, I can just send it. I didn't even think about that. Nah, I'm good.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. All right. Well, thank you so much for your patronage.
You are quite welcome. You have a nice... Is it day or nighttime? I think I will.
A nice yes.
It is exactly 7:45 p.m.
You have a nice rest of your night.
Thank you. You too, dear sir, and may Hermes bless your travels.
And I will go on my way. I was just gonna send a note to Sneak and be like, "Yo, do you guys need anything? We're gonna be stopping in a couple of towns and then stopping there."
2 number 9s.
You see
Number nines, a number
you see a
nine
little
march.
as you write that down, like it gets sent, but it's late in the afternoon. You don't know if they're going to see it. It does at the bottom have like a cursive letter, kind of representing like scribbles, and it's pulsating as if it's waiting for someone to receive it.
It's a fucking typing fucking. It's a typing notification.
And it just sits there. It wasn't there before, and it's sitting there, and it just blinks for a long time. You're not quite sure what it's about, but it's blinking for a long time.
This. Oh, can you get
All
some
right.
ice cream on the way?
All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and jump to who wants to go next.
I was gonna ask Fran a question.
All right, then go ahead. Ask Fran a question.
Fran,
Yes.
do you think enough time has passed for us to be able to try and contact your father again?
No.
No?
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
One contact at all, from what I gathered and what he told us, could possibly have gotten him tortured or worse, killed.
What do you
I'm still-
suggest?
I suggest we not bother the poor man so that he gets in further danger. Also, I don't want to give away our position because they will track us.
That's true, but he has information we need.
Yeah, and he will find a way to get me that information.
You
Don't
better
call
do
me.
it
I'll
soon.
call you.
Okay.
Trust me, it's fine, really.
Okay, and you can clearly see she's very anxious.
That is okay. You can be anxious, but I am not going to get my father killed.
I don't want to. Yeah.
No, I understand. You're curious. You want the information needed, but he will let us know when everything is good to go. Everything is set up. He will contact us.
All right.
No, don't call me. I'll call you.
Is there anything we should try to pick up here for starting the guild?
That's actually a good question.
Would Saravita know how to start a guild, by the way?
Hell
Can
no.
I was gonna turn the front also and be like, what do we need for a guild?
Well, we need members. We have Luke.
We have Luke.
We're already one step ahead.
What else do we need, Fran?
Money. We're 2 steps
We have
ahead.
that.
Luke
What
Knox.
else?
Did someone call my name?
Location. Hi, Luke.
Well,
Actually, Luke, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you happen to know the ins and outs of what is necessary to officially license and start up an
guild.
official guild? I know you're part of our guild, and I know this sounds really awkward. But if I'm being honest, I have no idea where to go from here.
How do we become guild masters?
This is actually a new thing for me.
And myself,
Not
I have
knowing
no
something
idea.
is wild.
Maybe
no
an
idea.
official location, maybe starting from the basics, having
That's what I
an
was
official
thinking, right?
hall where the
We
guild can be located.
Okay.
And
kind
then
of
I
have
guess
one.
advertising.
Oh,
If I remember correctly, any of the guilds I found, maybe flyers, brochures.
I can do that.
Oh, hold on.
That's easy. I can do that.
I want to
Hold
just
on.
point out Luke is actually the perfect person for this.
Trophies
Yeah, we know.
to display to entice newcomers of
Okay.
the accomplishments
alright.
we've had.
What accomplishments?
Oh,
should
wait, Fran.
Yeah.
Have we even decided what kind of guild we're gonna be?
Yes.
Would you like to
Assassin's Guild, we're
expand
gonna
on
murder
that?
We're just staring at you like, yes.
Oh, I mean, just ask.
I
Okay.
remember you boy.
Hey,
I'll have you know I am
Seraphina.
a grown man.
Seraphina, how does it feel living the "I love autistic man" meme?
Treasure
I
hunting,
like that
fighting,
autistic
mage,
man.
monster hunter. What is your goal for this guild?
Protecting people.
Yeah, defenders. That's
Oh.
what we need. We are defenders.
Can I send another message real quick?
So a sort of adventurers
Yeah.
guild, maybe?
Yes, that's
I'm
exactly
sending
what
to-
I was thinking.
I'm
It'd
gonna
be
send it to, I was gonna send
general.
it to Fraud.
What?
Go for it.
Yo, do we need anything else before I come all the way back to the boat and have to get more shit?
Food.
Using the fucking new thing I just got.
Oh, you're using the new letter
I'm
thing?
I'm getting every 6 months out of this bitch.
All right, so
We paid the
as
subscription,
you
we're
all-
using the subscription.
This is literally the medieval thing of texting at this point.
I want you to know this is exactly how this goes down. You all look at Fran because he says yes, and then like you're like, go ahead, explain more. And he goes to do so, and there's a woman standing behind him. Telegram.
And he turns around. Oh,
For
this is that new system. Isn't it?
Fran.
Yeah. I'll take it.
May Hermes bless your day. And they hand you the telegram,
Thanks.
and they turn around and they just walk off the ship, and I mean, on air into nothingness.
Oh,
Okay, and he
Hermes?
opens up the letter.
And what does your letter to Fran say?
Yo, I'm in the town. I got a new fancy thing. Do we need anything else before I walk all the way back to the fucking boat?
New mailbox. Who dis?
Fran's going to write back on the letter. Food, spices, repair kits, and
Medical equipment, maybe.
Medical equipment, since it seems that we're running low. Doc.
And you watch as the door to the office like creaks open. There's no sound. There's like the door normally creaks. It just opens like silent. There's a crack. There's no one coming out.
Do you need any equipment?
The door closes. The door underneath that goes underneath to the food area opens, and Doc comes out.
Okay.
And he walks over, and he goes,
Very extra lately.
I need... And he looks at Seraphina when she says that, just looks at her.
Quickly.
She's just gonna smile at him.
And in like 2.5 seconds, he lists off like 50 things really fucking quick.
Oh,
I
bet. I'll roll.
Sleight of hand check to go ahead and just write that shit down.
Shorthanded. Shorthanded.
Saline solution,
hang on.
potatoes,
I got
preferably some russet potatoes, and then also gonna need some wonderful little blue hedgehogs if possible. I want blue hedgehogs.
So
They're
I
really good for sewing, but we also need a nice little yellow hedgehog and a red
19.
one. 19. Okay, you are able to put down 49 of 50 things. Like
the hedgehog that was left out.
Yeah, the yellow hedgehog is forgotten, so fuck you, Tails. And you put down. You're like, you mean red hedgehog? What do you mean red hedgehog? I'm sorry, it's an echidna. He goes, okay, an echidna, and then you proceed to go ahead and you send that all through to Gragnar. And Gragnar, all you see is like, you know when like you see it's on red, and then all of a sudden a large text comes in, it's just like, it's that. It's woof.
Ah, shit. I will go around and try and procure all these things.
And if you could do me a favor,
I want to also add at the at the very end.
I have my VIP card as well.
At the very end, I want to put a little heart and a little drawing with Fron holding up his hands into a shape of a heart, going "Love you, kisses."
When you draw the hands in the shape of the heart and you send it Gragnar, you see that the hands like expand a little bit, like
Mirrors.
Ooh, no, we don't want mirrors from here yet.
No?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're about to buy them at a house and home. I want these people to relax.
True.
That's true. Gragnar, I need you to do me a favor, just real quick. Roll me a perception check, and then roll me an investigation check.
Cool. My perception's better. I fucking forgot.
Yeah, you got plus the perception now.
Yeah. I
gotta
have
go
my
pee again. I'll be right back.
I do have my VIP card that I got last time I was here.
With the VIP card, roll advantage on investigation.
Okay. The perception was absolute dog shit, but cool. 10 on the perception. And advantage. Can you please roll better? Okay, cool. Advantage on investigation was definitely needed. Okay. So it's a 16 on investigation.
All right, you don't find a blue hedgehog or a red echidna. You find the potatoes, but they're a little weird looking. You do find you find quills. You do find like a case of quills that someone had turned into needles, and things like that. Which, Fron, if you recall, like Doc did mention, like the quills are really good for sewing things.
Yeah.
And so, like, you find all those things. You do find the odds and ends, but the weird shit, that's not fucking happening. Like, some of the merchants really do try, because you got that VIP card coming from one or two of the merchants who are just like, we tried, sir. We're so sorry. We couldn't find your blue hedgehogs, your red echidnas, and some weird ass thing about turkeys with breasts. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what half of these things are anyway. Someone told me to come get these, so.
All right. Well, we appreciate your patronage. And altogether, those things, like the 50 items, are going to run you about 5 platinum.
Cool.
Because you also are getting like medical equipment, like actual medical equipment, like healers kits and things like that. And you watched as a man actually like gave you like salt and other things that have been purified and used for medical. So like you can make saline solutions, things like that. And you know they're like, oh yeah, and then Doc ordered like 50 crates of purified water, and there people are like, what's purified water? We have like regular drinking water. You get all that, and it's going to be delivered to the ship by the end of the day tomorrow.
Cool.
All right. I could go for a Costco hot dog. You are reading my fucking mind. With that, do you write anything back to anyone, anything like that while you're doing that?
Oh, wait.
Did Steve get back to me? Or is it still like blooping or whatever the
It's
fuck?
still
okay, cool.
Typing.
I guess I'll respond to Fran. I got everything, smooches, and I'm on my way back.
And
Fron,
on your
wait, am I able to rip a piece of that paper off and put it in my pocket? Oh my god!
You go to rip a piece of the paper off, and as you do, it loses this kind of like yellowish glow. It becomes just regular white paper. You see that paper fix itself, and then like you have like a little bit of the message right there.
I'm gonna look to Fran as he looks super excited and be like, what?
Nothing. He puts it in his pocket. He's like,
I don't believe you.
The only man your father ever loved.
I don't believe that it was nothing, but okay.
All right.
So, as I was saying earlier, because they were like mid-conversation when this happened. So, as I was saying earlier, we are going to be defenders of the people. So, I do believe that an Adventurers Guild would be the best thing to do, like you recommended, Luke. So, we do, well, Seraphina does have a place in mind that we can start up the guild. It'll be a bit small, a bit cramped, but I think flyers would be good.
We
and I
could-
might put a way for them to contact us.
we could expand later.
All things in due time.
True.
Yep.
Very true.
Let's start from the basics.
Fair. Luke, I'm glad you're our first member.
Thanks. Thanks for inviting me.
What would we do without you?
2 weeks of survival, probably. Bye.
It sounds like the training that Garum would give the soldiers. I don't want to do that.
Luke,
Yeah.
can I speak to you privately for one moment?
Like right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like now?
Yeah. Excuse us. And
Uh,
Fran's gonna take him to the captain's quarters.
Okay.
And Fran's gonna close the door, and then he's going to he's gonna nonchalantly like walk over to the table and be like, Luke, there's been something that I've been wanting to ask you for quite some time now. And
Should I sit down for this? This sounds serious.
no, actually quite the opposite. I need you standing.
Okay.
So you are taller than me.
I mean, slightly. I actually
Slightly,
didn't really notice the difference.
Out of character, I thought Fran was taller than Luke.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So,
Fran, I think you said
I'm-
like 6'3" or something.
So okay, I know how to spin this. Okay, so Luke, as you can tell, I am slightly taller than the rest of the crew and our party
Slightly.
members, and I have an odd request of you.
Okay.
And I don't want you to think less of me as a man when I ask this,
my god.
but you're quite strong, right?
I'd like to think so.
I think I know where this is going.
Okay, would you possibly carry me like a princess?
Oh my god.
Luke looks around the room like right now.
Yeah, like right now. I
Derby's
don't know.
gonna have a twinge of like, what's going on?
I mean, I think I remember going to some balls and some celebrations.
Yeah,
I
balls.
But it doesn't have to be it like, okay, don't treat me like a princess. I want to be
Oh.
carried. I just want to be lifted for once, if that makes sense.
This will be the second time. I did it like
yeah,
last week. Or
I'll
like
try my best. He
Ron living that this better not waken something inside me.
flails his arms and cracks his neck. Okay.
Okay.
And Luke just, I guess, sweeps Fran off his feet.
Give me a strength check on advantage, I guess.
Can Fran do like a little leap into his arms?
What's my strength? +5, 25.
Ron weighs like $150 tops,
How dare you?
and like
I'm
just-
rugged. I'm so rugged.
Look at you.
I want you to know the thought process that hit me is I'm rugged, and it's fucking
Ron being held by Luke.
it's the elf version of
Senshi.
Yeah, Senshi. I'm rugged.
It makes sense why you're so light on your feet. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This was exactly what I expected it to be. Thank you.
Both
Anytime.
of y'all gain a fucking inspiration.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I
Purely
love
for the
gay
A
po-
point.
It's gain a gay point.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, yeah, it's a gay point. It's a D12.
Did I put it down as one gay point?
Yeah, one gay point. It's a D12 you can add to any roll.
So it's an inspiration, but a gay
Yeah.
gay point.
Yeah.
It's a gay-spiration.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
This
Yep.
was the pride event we wanted all on.
that's all I needed, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I've wanted this for so long, but ever since the day that we met, I just had this urge to ask you to lift me off my feet. And I cannot describe that any other way other than what I
That
just
is
did.
the queerest thing Fran has ever said, and he said a lot of queer things.
He's been dressed like a woman, and you're saying that's the weirdest thing he's ever done? Come on now.
Also,
No,
Fran,
to each their
mic's
own.
going all like.
Oh
If
shit!
we're,
Sorry.
It's good.
Is it good
since
now?
you share something with me,
Yeah,
I'll
I
share
think
something
so.
with you.
Okay.
I think it's only happened to me once, but I was beaten down by another warrior, and they took the helmet off. And it was a woman, and I felt things.
Oh. Do tell. Oh, also you can put me down now.
Oh, okay. Confessing to you while holding you.
Fran's gonna sit across from Luke and like pull out his sketchbook. I could probably draw them.
I'll keep that one to myself.
Oh. Well, I mean, what is it? Keep your secrets then.
Yeah, I guess if you need any other arm-related things, I guess I'll be here.
Actually, yes. 1 second. And Fran's gonna walk over to the door. Serafina,
Huh? What?
get in here.
Okay.
Please.
Just gonna start walking over. What?
As soon as
What?
Serafina walks in, he's gonna close the door.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I would like you to do what you did just a second ago, but to both of us.
Wait, huh?
And Fran's gonna look at Sarah, like he's gonna grab her by the shoulders and like, look at me. You trust me?
Do you trust me? Just
With
keep
my
I guess
life, but
keep
I'm
Doc,
confused.
I guess keep Doc
Amazing.
close.
Because this is gonna be awesome.
And Luke proceeds to just carry both.
So you both get
See?
carried by Luke. Like he reaches underneath and lifts you, and so you're like sitting in his arms, and you're just there. And you realize how wide Luke is. Like
Right.
you realize how like hefty
we're on
he is.
each arm. We're sitting on his arms.
And if you would like, Luke, you can put them on your shoulder, but like you're just holding them like
Oh my
this.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first for me.
This is amazing.
I actually didn't think I could do this.
Really?
Is it 25 fucking strength? Yes, the fuck you can.
Yes, the fuck you can.
+5 to strength. The average strength is a negative when people do things. You know that, right? In D&D, like it's an 8. It's a negative. Like you are +5. You are far beyond that of a normal. You fought a demon who, yes, cratered you, but you lived.
But did you die?
You did the thing of like the Rock falling in like Fast and Furious, falling through multiple floors, and you lived like that. There are two people who did that. You and the Rock.
I just realized something. This is the perfect time to play this sound.
You can see the Seraphine is literally, she's very tense, and you can see the redness coming on her face. Like,
Fran's just like holding out his hands, like that's pretty cool, right? That is awesome. Don't you feel so tall?
I need
tall. Yes, sure.
So, Lustria, I will need this as art. I will need
What?
this as art. I need y'all sitting. I need y'all sitting on Luke's shoulders, but I want Fran being like, "Hey," just the most drag queen pose.
Like
and I
leg
need
out.
Yeah, and then you're just like holding onto his head, like, "Oh my god!" Like.
I got you.
This is literally that sound from fucking TikTok. Fan art of that now.
Exactly. You want to know the power that comes with having what was the TikTok that also talking about? You know what it's like being like a artist who's also in D&D, and you can bring anything you want to life, and it's just like that's Seraphina's power right now. That's Lustria's ability. Her superpower is that she is a fucking RP maniac, and she can draw it.
Oh yeah,
right.
I have superpower.
I'm still waiting for the good smut art. All right, like
Listen,
Hey, that's between the two of us. I mean, what smut art?
I'm gonna look down to look. Please put me down before I consider letting you do other things.
Yo.
Fran like glances over at Seraphina, like, hang on a second.
Thruple confirmed.
Listen here, Luke. We may
Put me down.
Okay, put it. What you know? Put her down.
All right, everyone gets a gay point. Like,
Yeah.
Gragnar,
Wait,
you're within Gragnar, you're within like 100 miles. Get a gay point.
He gets 2 gay points. One for being within 100 miles, but 2 for the smooches.
He did
All right, everybody gets 2 gay points. Everybody gets 2 gay
I
points.
get 2? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have
Max
4
2. Max 2.
inspiration.
Max 2.
Oh.
Because
I
gay
already had
points.
2.
No. Gay points are different than inspiration. Gay points are a
Oh.
D12. You roll with anything you want.
Yeah, so I have 4
Oh.
inspiration points and 2
Every
gay
day
points.
that goes
Hell
by, this
yeah.
every day that this goes by, this becomes less and less D&D and more like what the fuck is happening, because we've got vibe checks, we've got gay
Fantasy for a
points,
fucking reason.
we've got like canonical vibe checks and gay points. Like,
This is what we're here for.
Anyway,
So-
thank you, Luke, for your services. I greatly appreciate what you've done for me
Yeah,
today and for my wife.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be around if you need me.
Absolutely. Yes. If you could just go lift some other things around the ship, that would be great. And
Yeah,
Front's
I'm
gonna
gonna
jump off of your arm.
I'm gonna go see what Doc needs.
Seraphine is
That's a
still
great
very
idea.
flustered.
I'll close the door behind
I
you.
keep thinking
Good night.
thinking of Dragula and their manservant. It's just like,
Oh,
go lift other things, and it's just Seraphina and Fran dressed. That is the final form of this couple.
That happened.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
I'm not gonna question it anymore.
He's got you there.
Exactly.
He's got you there.
Mhm.
Why?
Also,
not?
do you want to see the cutest thing that I have ever gotten from Gragnar ever in my life?
Yes.
And he pulls out that little paper from his pocket and shows her.
Oh, you're both becoming more and more gay for each other. I'm
No,
gonna
not
start
ashamed.
considering him a threat.
Oh. And Frog like folds up the paper. That's fair, and puts it in his pocket.
He doesn't deny it. He says that's fair. He is a threat. It's okay, baby.
But just know that you're the one who put a ring on it, and he walks away.
That was you, honey, but
I know.
okay. Oh,
Mm.
actually, you know what? Let me, Dia.
Yeah.
Can I have Seraphina go and meditate?
Yeah.
I want her to try and talk to Bahamut for a moment.
Yeah, go right ahead. You can go ahead and meditate. Give me a wisdom and an insight check.
Wisdom and insight?
Yep.
Can I get a advantage on the wisdom with her form, or is it with the form already?
If you have the form, we'll go ahead and say add a +2.
Okay.
Because you're still learning to meditate, because you're not the type of person who can meditate easily.
Okay, and you said wisdom and what again?
Insight. Actually, do a +2 on insight, because
Okay.
insight I feel like is harder for you.
Yeah, I only have a +1 in wisdom in general, so
That's fine.
let's see. Insight +3, so that would be a 13? No. 14, sorry.
Okay. All right, so that was insight. Was your wisdom roll?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was okay. That is 6 or that is a 6 + 1,
That's
7.
That's a big difference there. All right. Is that a 6 or a 9? It's kind of important. DM, if I look at it upside down, can it be a 9? No.
Well, I couldn't tell where the line was for a second, but anyway, yeah, I think I got a 7.
Okay. So you sit there and you meditate, and it takes you a while. Your thoughts have been running around with you, your mother being there, things like that. So meditating is about looking in on yourself, coming to terms with that, and then reaching out to the world. That is meditation. And it's hard for you right now. Also, you just got lifted, and it may or may not have awoken something inside you. It's like for a second, you were sitting there and you were able to meditate, and then you're just like, you
Visual.
just the visual of being picked up, and it's Fran and you, and Fran's in a really gorgeous black dress for some reason, and you're just kind of like, and then you pull yourself, you're like, no, that's not what I'm focusing on. And as you're visualizing, you're trying to move past that, like you physically visualize yourself walking past it. And after a little bit, you find yourself walking towards a table. There's teacups on the table. And as you go to sit down, you hear a bit of chuckling. But it's not Bahamut's voice. It's this woman sitting there with white hair and dark gray skin who sits there, and she's having tea, and she snickers and she points behind you, and you turn around, and despite the fact you feel like you've walked a very long moment, that thought has always been in the back of your head. So you just see that visualization, and it loops back holding you two together.
Oh my god.
and like you realize that that's there, and they're there. And it doesn't like come to your mind that you're like looking at anyone.
Hold on.
Celestial
For
or anything.
Player knowledge, is this Lynette snickering right now?
It might be. It's just, and you're there, and she goes, I'll get him in just a second. And she stands up and she looks at you, and she looks at the back of Luke, who's holding, again, just in that pose. And she goes, you learn something new every day. And she just keeps going. And then you hear, oh, all right, oh.
Ignore that, please. Please ignore it.
And he goes, oh, okay. And he waves his hand, and it turns to like dust in the wind.
Please ignore it. Don't pay any attention to it.
Still figuring out the meditation, huh?
Yeah. And she's
I know who's in the dress, but who's that?
Somebody in our party.
He
Bahamut.
was listening.
Bahamut.
Yes.
I have
Listening.
A request.
A mighty neat. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
How would you feel about me trading some of your wisdom for power to the Red Dragon?
I mean, his power is technically an extension of my sister as a red dragon, but I mean, she's already given you her blessing. I don't really see an issue with it, other than the fact that
Wait, when did she give us her blessing out of character?
a fucking wedding.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
You met Tiamat, god damn it!
No, I'm sorry.
She's only a staple of Dungeons and Dragons.
That was 20 sessions ago, okay?
There's like entire campaigns dedicated to fucking her over.
Oh.
There's at least one in that way. I'm sure of it.
Wait, what?
What?
No, out of character. I didn't hear what you said.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. We're going to Ashengard soon.
Okay. What
And I need power.
Okay. So you're wanting raw power over wisdom.
Temporarily.
I gave you my journal. You can do with it as you see fit.
Are you sure?
I gave you my journal. You can do with it as you see fit. All I can say is that understand that once it's out in the world, it's out in the world. Whatever that may
So you
imply.
wouldn't mind if I maybe copied a spell and maybe traded it with the Red Dragon? I don't know if he would even want that, but
you would have to talk to him. And if it's the Red Dragon, he may not want it for himself at this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Red Dragon is training a predecessor or a new.
Gragna.
Why'd you say it like that?
Realization, I guess.
That was unnerving. That was like a villain realizing Gragna.
Unintentional, but
I hope
Foiled
I'm not
again.
It was like a kobold. Gragna the kobold. Like that's what it felt like. Yes,
But-
you can go ahead and trade that knowledge, do whatever you want with it. Just understand, once you give away something, you can't expect to get it back.
well, that's why I'm saying I could copy it.
I
Right?
mean, again, I gave you my notebook. Do with it as you fucking
I
please.
just wanted your consent on what I could do with it, that's all.
It's not mine. I'm training you to.
Wait, it's not yours?
It's you. I just said I gave you. He genuinely sits there and like he was gonna drink tea and he just fucking. Did I choose right?
She's gonna start pouring tea into her cup and just staring at Bahamut.
Is this how Doc feels when he's trying to be himself around you?
I'm just trying to make sure I don't.
What's
Fuck
your
up.
insight score? Like, what is that?
My what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's probably nothing more than a -3. Anyway.
She's gonna start very loudly slurping her tea and just looking really annoyed.
Look, I gave you the notebook for a reason so that you could do with it as you see fit, okay? You wanted knowledge. I gave it to you. You wanted wisdom. I wrote it in a book for you.
Yes.
Okay? Then it's yours.
I'm not saying I'm gonna give the journal away.
No, I get that, but I'm saying the wisdom and the information. It is yours. Do as you see fit.
Okay. And you're fine with me
I swear
talking to the Red
me.
Dragon.
I swear to me. Do what the fuck you want. The whole point is I'm trying. Okay, yes. What is my alignment?
You sound like Yanti right now, so I don't know.
What is my alignment?
Neutral good? No.
I'm trying to think as a character.
Lawful.
Lawful.
Good.
Yes.
Lawful
yes.
good.
Yes. That was
Lawful good.
close.
I have lawfully given you the book. It is your book. You do with it as you see fit. Okay?
Okay.
I missed you. That was a thing that happened.
You missed me?
Yeah, of course. I always enjoy our conversations despite how stressed they can be some days. Where are y'all at right now?
Leaving the Underdark. We're at port in the character. What is it called again?
Los Villa.
We're at port in Los Villa.
Okay.
We're going to stop at a few other places, go to a new settlement Gragnar started, and then make our way to Ashengard.
I trust you to do what's necessary and what is right by your people, by our people.
Can I ask you something?
Go for it.
Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you stop Alizar from using your name for whatever the fuck he wanted to push?
Do you think we're all powerful?
Maybe not all powerful, but powerful enough to change some kind of course.
Let me ask you something. Is yours the only plane that exists?
No.
How many planes do you think exist? How many different
An
Ashen
infinite
Guards?
amount.
Exactly. There are different Ashen Guards across many planes. Some are completely different. Some are the same. Some treat me as a friend, others as an enemy. There are people who need gods every minute of their life, and we are few. At least here. We are very few, and I take time to converse with you. But time here is time nowhere else. On a good day, I might be able to split myself a few thousand times between a few thousand different worlds. On a bad day, maybe I have to split myself a few billion times. That's when an aspect is born. That's when someone gets some magical hoo-ha in them and they come out with scales when they're born. Wings and abilities they shouldn't have, but the world needed a hero or something like that. So I give a little piece of myself, a little more each time. The me that you're talking to right now, I'm sure is different than some other me's you've talked to, right?
You don't look old.
Exactly. I'm in my mid 3 billions.
Do you know any...
Go for it. What questions?
Would you possibly know anything about what or how Alizar has been conducting his abominations?
That place has not been my home for a very long time. The festivals, I don't go to them anymore. I can't.
You can't?
Nope. Ashengard is Bahamut's palace, but their king is a strict anti-theist. Not atheist, anti-theist.
Yeah.
If he isn't God, he doesn't want anyone else. And the people who still worship me still have my festivals. I still receive praise and donations and cute little plushies from little kids.
How can we get you there?
You're going to arrive, more than likely, during the festival of the fall.
I figured. It's about that time.
Enjoy yourself a bit. Bring me, like you would, bring a solstice cheer. It's the small things that matters to gods, the same as the big things. You dedicate a battle to any god, and suddenly they gain a little more strength with each kill and each success. You dedicate a meal, and your kids will do it too. And then their kids will do it. You see,
Have you
there's
been
people...
able to... Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good. What's going on?
Have you been able to at least look into the city at all?
About 20 years ago, yeah.
Not recently?
Nope. I could take a look right now if you really want me to.
How is Adele?
Adele? Really? Wow. I thought you two weren't that close.
We were, before Adonai died. And we had a falling out.
Give me a moment. I'm going to get a drink. And you watch as he stands up and a hood comes over him. And as he does, his scales change to that of a brownish dragonborn. And you hear the crack of his bones as he hunches over. And a cane appears in his hand. 1 second. And he walks towards a door. He walks through the door. It closes and he walks back out. She's doing great. She just threw a guy out with her bare hands.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That was impressive. He's like 3 times her size, and there was no holy magic involved with that. That was brute force. Mm-hmm. And he sits there. He's got an ale in his hand. He sits down. He pulls the hood back, and he slowly transforms back into himself. She's doing fine. She looks rugged and upset.
Well, I'm glad she's all right, at least.
But I do have to kind of be somewhere in a little bit. But thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for helping.
I'll do my best. And he stands up, and he goes to walk away, and he goes, oh, wait. And the table transforms and spins, and suddenly Luke is standing in front of you while you're sitting at the table.
Oh.
Table's gone. It's just Luke there with y'all on there.
She's just rubbing her temples like, oh God.
I think I might be a little proud of you for this one. And he proceeds to walk away into the mist of your mind, and you find yourself coming back to yourself. The meditation took longer than you expected. You see actually that the lights have been rotated, meaning that from what you've seen, the lights will last about 8 hours, and you were 4 hours in, so it took you 4 hours to meditate.
Okay.
So that small amount of time took 4 hours for you, again, because you're not quite used to it, plus the astral plane that you're projecting yourself into type stuff, different timelines. And you come back to yourself. All right. Anything else you want to do before we jump to someone else, or really actually take a 5-minute break so I can piss?
Yeah. She's just gonna get up and go find Fran, and then we can go to BRB if you want.
Okay. Yes, BRB, please. I have to pee really bad.
Yay.
Piss.
No.
Piss. All right. Roll for initiative.
Oh. Listen.
You must defeat the horny.
Never.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
I roll 17 for a hug.
Fran, get over here.
The Eldritch Beast puts down their axe and hugs you.
We back.
Oh,
no, you back.
Hold on.
There, little one.
Oh God.
All right, roll for emotional support, Tarask. All right. Oh wow, is that one of your old ones or did you just make that one?
I just made that one.
I haven't seen that one in a hot minute. I'm surprised that
I
it's
know,
back.
right?
Cute.
I'm always trying to find the old ones that we use because they're always so fucking hard to find once they're like buried. Like the one that had that we used for the
TikTok trend.
Yeah, the TikTok trend. I'm trying to find that one. I can't find it.
I don't think it's up anymore.
Unfortunate. All right, so we are back. Is everybody here?
I'm here.
We here.
Gragna,
Oh, that's me.
Luke,
Yes.
Serafina,
Yes.
queerest man in the group.
Hey, what's up?
The straightest voice.
Like, hey, that's me.
It's like actually a dude, bro. Like actually a dude, bro. But like And they're just
Hella
like, and
gay.
it's like, yeah, man, I just got done doing my bench reps and we worked out all weekend. It was great. Went ahead and got my protein shake in for the morning.
It's
Was
like
fucking feeling
Paranorman.
it.
Paranorman
Yeah,
with that
God.
one guy.
exactly. I love him. I love that character so much. I love him. My boyfriend will love this. Boyfriend?
You're gonna love my boyfriend.
I love him so much. He's actually one of my favorite characters from Paranorman. But yeah, so we will go ahead and continue on. Who wants to go next? Because again, we're giving downtime in the city. It is going into like the third day that you're in the city.
I think Luke should go next.
Yeah.
I'll do some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Anytime Luke's in the room now.
Luke walks in the door and he does the whole shoulder entrance, like, "Hey guys."
And Seraphina just.
Fran's like, there, my love.
You did this.
I know.
He was like, "Before this, I only liked twinks."
Luke is gonna go find Doc and check up on him.
I want you to know I have notes for what Doc is doing just because I was bored one day. So like, you go to check on Doc. How do you approach this? Because he's in that office space.
Yeah, he's just gonna walk in.
You walk in and you see Seraphina's mom sitting in a chair like this, like still unconscious, and she's got what looks like a pair of shades on her face. She's just like this. And you see
God.
Doc laying on his back on the table that has been reused and it's got like cloth across it. And he's just laying there. And he's staring at like a single candle lit. Like the whole room is dark except for one candle on the like candelabra up top. And he's just like this. He's like, "What do you want?"
I'm just here to check up on you. I haven't really had time since we got back to really talk.
He goes, "Okay." And he just rolls off the table off the back end. Like he doesn't get up, he just and you watch as he kind of just stands up. "Please have a seat." And he points at a barrel that has been turned into one of several seats where like it's very obvious when he's busy, he just had people lined up against the wall on like empty barrels to sit. And you see that this place is actually pretty clean. Like you've been told by the crew how he was like makeshift, like a bunch of stuff. And like you see that he looks like tired, but there's this glow about him despite him looking tired. Like it's almost as if like he's in his element despite being absolutely run ragged.
It's just what you look like when you're actually like down in like the knee deep of it.
Knee deep of what?
I mean, you've been healing people for about a month.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're working, yeah.
It's been great. And he just looks at you with those wide, like circle eyes, and the flash of the light off of like a moon that doesn't exist, like comes across his glasses. Just like, "It's been great."
How is she doing?
Oh, her? She's doing wonderful. I've got like 3 IVs in her, and you look over and she does in fact have like 3 IVs in, and he just lifts her head and she goes,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
and
This is
he
my
like
mother.
and he grabs a pillow and he like puts it behind her head and she leans back on it, slides a little bit. And he's just like, "She's
the
doing
worst thing
wonderful."
is that like she's in the best hands on the ship.
I know.
And he's like, "I'm gonna put another one in her knee."
Gotcha.
Why?
Is there anything you need from town? I know it's a little busy for you to leave. Anything you need?
Everything should be delivered by tonight, from what Gragnar told me.
A drink, maybe?
I got you. And he reaches for what looks to be like a medical vial. That's a big medical vial, and it's super clear, like glistening almost. He pops the cork and he goes, "Ah, here."
Oh, sure.
All right. It is pure alcohol.
Oh.
Like pure alcohol, like glistening alcohol.
Rubbing
And
alcohol?
yeah.
Oh no.
What these for the wounds?
Make a constitution saving throw for me.
My
I don't know.
constitution.
I've knocked back rubbing alcohol. I don't know if you guys have. It's fucking terrible.
Everclear, that might as well be the closest
That
thing.
might as well be, yeah.
22.
Oh, I'll take Everclear over rubbing alcohol any day. Rubbing alcohol bubbles in your mouth.
Oh.
22.
22. You go. And you knock it back. You're like, no, give it back.
Oh, yeah, please. You know, we
You
have
watch as he
rum
downs
downstairs.
it. And this is one of those 16 ounce,
Yeah.
like fucking. And he just.
We have rum downstairs, Doc.
It's not strong enough. He puts the cork on it, and as he sets it down, you watch it refill.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, sure. That's the reason it refills.
So yeah, I came here to check on you. How have you been?
I've been great. I've been getting a lot of people coming in. A lot of prayers and crying and blood.
Is that normal
Snot.
for a god?
Oh my god.
I'm not familiar with how everything works on your end.
What'd you say?
Is that how it works usually?
Oh. As a doctor, yeah, no, that's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
not what you said.
Well, I'm not here to. I don't have any wounds or anything. I'm just honestly here just to check on.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that.
Are you positive?
When we're in the sunshine and we're all clear in the high seas, I'll ask you about something
Okay. all
later.
right,
Later.
Okay. No
It can wait.
bad knee.
No,
Not a crooked,
unless you can hear, unless you can hear like spiritual damage, then no.
Oh.
No. That I can fix on my own.
And he reached under a table, take 2 of these and call me in the morning. And it's a glass vial with 2 orange pills in it.
I was kind of half kidding, but really?
Yeah. 2 of those and call me in the morning.
All right. I guess I'll be on deck if you need me. Anything.
Not after those, you won't. Have a good one.
No, Doc, in all seriousness, if you need anything, even if it's someone to talk to.
I want my short stack femboy back.
I mean, that's
At least he's
fair.
honest.
Okay, I'll work on it.
I want to get railed by a halfling.
Mm.
Can you do that for me?
I'm not a halfling, but I'll keep my eye out.
Thank you.
Make sure he's hung like a horse.
Fucking tripod.
Do I just send out applications? And then I close the door. And Luke will go.
You're
to
right,
check
Doc.
on
He is a
Cookie.
great guy.
Oh my god.
I gave him hallucinating jugs. How are you doing? Don't worry, we're gonna get those memories for you in like a week tops.
Luke will go check on Cookie after who's next.
Then you'll be a real girl.
Oh my god.
With that, Luke, what else are you doing?
Luke will go to Cookie.
Okay.
Check on the cafeteria.
You go down and you see Cookie in the kitchen, and you'll also see Gragnir and Toast.
Oh.
Just like curled up in the kitchen, like in 2 different corners of the kitchen, sleeping, and they've got these giant bowls of food in front of them that are like half eaten, and it's like it's like potatoes and tomatoes and like grapes along with like raw meat. Like they are getting everything they need in that. Like it's a well balanced diet for fucking dire wolves who take up a third of his kitchen.
I see you've made some friends. Some particular dangerous
they're
friends.
just hungry. They're just hungry. That's all they are. They're really sweet.
I'm glad to find you in such a okay state, Cookie. Sorry we've been gone for so long.
I only had to kill one thing.
Cookie's
great.
voice changed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember what he sounds like.
He was
Kinda-
deep voice.
Kind of
He
deep,
was like
but
Goliath,
like
right?
no, he was like Shark Dude.
Oh yeah.
But he was like
He's
a what
He was
kind of
like
to
a
fight?
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
No.
That's closer.
Hello.
It was more like kind of shy sounding.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello. How are you?
That's what it was, I think.
It's closer to that, but deeper.
Hello. How are you?
There you go. That's
All
it.
right. There we go. Yeah, I've only had to kill one thing.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad that.
Yeah.
Again, we're sorry we've been gone for so long, but we're here now. We're gonna be heading back.
You guys were doing what you had to do. You know, I don't hold it against you at all. You know, I just a lot happened, and so you know, I would you like some tomatoes? I've got some freshly crushed tomatoes here, and I can put them on some toasted bread if you'd like.
Sure, I think I'll need that before I go off and do my next thing.
Okay. Gragny, and you watch as her head lifts up. Would you mind getting the toast? And you watch as Gragny walks over to just a couple of slices of bread on there, and she goes.
Oh my god! They actually
You
help in the
watch
kitchen
as
too.
they toast begins to toast under her breath. Wow. Thank you. And he takes it and he takes some crushed tomatoes that he just lightly puts over, and then he puts a bit of what looks to be like cream cheese on top.
Did they just come in here and start helping you one night?
I stopped asking questions when I stopped asking questions.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Gragny looks at you and just stares at you. And just
Thank you for the toast.
enjoy.
By the way, before we disembark, did you need anything from town?
Sorry, I saw the stairs, motherfucking Liam. Yeah, actually, we're getting food in. The men are kind of bringing me things that they like in town. But if you could look at some salts, peppers, spices, things like that, we're running low.
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and make sure Fawn gets that. Well, I think it's Gragnar going out right now. I'll make sure Gragnar gets that.
Appreciate it.
I see
also,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, also, if you happen to, if you could take the barrel outside and throw it over the edge of the ship, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Before I do that, Red.
Jojo, you're cutting out.
Where'd they go? Hello.
You're there. We hear you.
Do I sound better? Okay.
Yeah.
I see a distinct lack of red caps around.
Doc said something about them having to handle some business in a forest far away, and that they would be back when they had their fill.
Oh.
I see why you stopped asking questions.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna die in that forest.
I don't doubt it, but
they don't eat. They do not eat, and if any of the folklore I know about redcaps is true, I'm glad I'm not their chef.
Well, I hope they return to us in a kinder fashion. And if you need anything else, I will be on deck.
I appreciate it. I do.
Even if it's just a small conversation, you know where to find me.
I appreciate that. I do. a lot of the crew have been working really hard, and so there hasn't been a lot of conversing as I've been here in the kitchen. I had taken on a deckhand for cooking, and well, he he's not with us. So I'm just doing the best I can to make sure everyone else is taken care of.
Well, if you need any other extra free hands after we get back into sea, just let me know.
Sure, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
But yes, don't forget your food. And he picks it up and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
And if anyone else needs snacks, I've got plenty of things to make snacks. I just need some spices.
Sounds good. Let me go to check on Fawn right now.
Okay. All right.
I'll take the toast with me.
And Toast goes,
No, sorry. This toast. You're fine where you are. Enjoy your food.
Okay. When's Dad coming back?
That's real sad. Don't do that.
Like, with that, we're going to follow. Who else wants to go? Because again, this is day 3.
I was gonna say, Fran is gonna be waiting for Gragnar at the docks to help him with any stuff that he might be bringing.
Gragnar, you are on your way back when you see a familiar face kind of point in your direction, and it's one of the governess's many husbands pointing at you and being like, come here.
I will wander over.
Yeah. And it's one of the halflings' husbands. So, fair warning, Fran has officially been in port for 3 days. And he hasn't said hello. And as they say that, you hear the like clip-clop of heels. And people are going, it's governess, she's coming. Oh my god, she's coming. Oh my god.
Ragnar just looks confused. It's like, is that a bad thing?
That's a very bad thing. And the husband goes and he stands up and people are like, oh my god, and you can almost hear, I'm a bitch, I'm a liar, I'm on fire, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. As she comes walking down and she locks eyes with you, Gragnar. And I don't know how you feel about, like, I don't know, like, almost a 6-foot-tall woman, like, looking at you and staring through your soul. Yeah. How does Ragnar feel?
You're going in 2 different directions.
Like, hi.
Hi, Ragnar. How are you doing?
Tired. Been doing a lot of walking.
I haven't seen you since I poured my soul out to Fran, and we said we would keep in touch.
We have had a lot going on. Wait, were we supposed to come? Were we supposed to come stop by or something?
No,
Am I forgetting something?
There was promise. There was no promise made. You just came to my city, stayed at the port, basically the front door, and just stood there.
I mean, you're very busy. I didn't think we would just want to barge in.
He's right, though.
I'm never too busy for the man who was engaged to my dead daughter.
I mean, if you wanted to see us, why didn't you just, we're on the dock.
Are you telling me that I should have come to you? And the halfling husband's like... And you can see the other 2 husbands, one's like a half-orc and the other one's an elf. It's the anime quote of...
I'm getting a lot of signals.
Signals? And she looks around and they're like...
Getting a lot of signals.
But I don't understand them.
I get pretty much.
I'm too autistic.
I mean, if you wanted to see us, that seems like the best route of action. Am I missing something?
And like the husbands go... You can see some of the people in the film being like... gonna die, he's probably gonna be dying, right? Everyone's gonna be hanging, like
I don't know. Am I like missing something? Like,
and she looks at you, and she just kneels down in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever told me that I need to come to them, and I
ain't even mad.
I appreciate that. No one ever actually takes the time to stand up to me nowadays. Maybe it's the beheadings. And she scoops you up. And again, you're like 4 or 5 now, almost
Exactly 5 foot if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, you're exactly 5 foot. And she just scoops you up. And she just I appreciate that about you. And she taps your nose and is like, let's go see my ex-son-in-law. And just fucking
let's walk in for me.
And again, she's a bitch. She's a liar. She's on fire.
I guess as they're coming out, Seraphina is also going to come out on deck. We're going towards wherever Fran is. And then she runs into Luke.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you gonna go see Fran too?
Are you?
Yeah. How about we go together?
Yeah, sure. Just walk behind me, and she's gonna start walking.
Sure. I checked on your mother, by the way. I was talking with Doc. She's doing well.
Good. What about her mental state?
She's still quite silent, but I mean her face is filling in nice. She seems like she's okay, like physically. I guess just whatever's the internal battle is going on is still raging.
Okay.
Did Doc tell you what you needed?
Memories.
Like specifically your memory?
Not exactly specifically mine, but yes. And it's a lot.
I bet.
Right now.
Have you had some time to think about it?
Not exactly. We've been in port for 3 days on top of sailing.
Does Fran know? I'm gonna take that as a no.
We'll see what happens. And she's gonna start heading over to Fran.
Probably. And we go to Fran.
Fran is taking inventory of all of the boxes that are making it onto the ship.
Hey, Fran. If it's not
Oh.
too late, can you tell Gragnar to get some spices too?
Oh, that was already on the list. That was the second thing on the list.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I was checking up on Doc and Cookie.
No, yeah, I completely understand. How are they doing?
Well, Doc is still pending, while Cookie is doing great. Actually, did you know that Toast and Gregny are friends with Cookie?
I did not, but that doesn't surprise me.
They help him cook.
The
That
direwolves
surprises me.
help him cook.
Yeah, that's
Gregny-
the part that surprises me.
Gregny toasted this for me.
Why are you
The
carrying-
direwolf.
Yes, the dire wolf. I know. I was shocked too.
Yeah, but why are you carrying it? Why didn't you eat it?
Well, I was heading to you, and then I met up with Seraphina. I want to eat it now.
Oh, okay then. And Fran's just gonna like turn around and continue.
That's the most kid wanting to show their parent homework thing I've ever seen.
Mom, Dad, look at
Is
this.
Ragnar on his way back yet?
No, he should be arriving any minute now.
Oh.
He shouldn't have been gone that long. It does look like there's a large group of people coming this way.
Everyone else, like almost instinctually, you hear "I'm a bitch, I'm a liar," but Fran, you hear boss music.
Can I do an insight check real quick?
Do a vibe check.
Can I also do a vibe
check?
Oh yeah, do a vibe check.
Vibe check is a D20 plus
A D4.
D4?
Yep,
Okay.
D20 plus a D4.
You know, I knew he was rich, but I didn't think he'd buy the whole town.
That is a
I got a 12.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, and Serafina?
12.
12. Serafina, you're sitting there, it's like you're internally, I'm a bitch. I'm
I'm just vibing to myself, not even paying attention.
And you're like, I feel like I'm safe. I feel like I'm good. Fran, like, you're sitting there, and then, like, you're sitting there, and you hear, I'm a bitch, I'm a lie. But it starts, like, it's almost like that song starts warping in your head. And it's just like, and it slowly goes from, I'm a bitch to, dun, dun,
So
dun. And you remember, suddenly, I haven't visited the Duchess.
the governess.
Governess.
And,
Sorry, the governess.
So Fraud is going to have like this very like pristine look of like no concern on his face, and he's just going to look up and see the governess coming this way, and he's going to close his book. He's going to put it into a satchel, and he's going to wait for the inevitable kick in the balls.
Meanwhile,
Fran has
Serafina
grown
is
up.
just in the side.
He is fully aware that she does not like him, and no amount of him kissing her ass is going to do anything. So he's just gonna take whatever comes at him.
And Serafina just standing there on the side, saying, "I'm a bitch, I'm a lie." Why are you standing? Why are you staring like that?
Did he really
you'll
have to
see.
buy the whole town?
I don't think he bought the whole thing. That's the governess's husbands and wives.
Oh.
I don't think I've met her yet.
You did
You'll
not.
love her.
Oh,
And like I'm gonna say this, like Fraud has been around enough of nobility to like know when it's inevitable for like a situation to happen between like two houses, and like. And Seraphine, you've been out for a minute. You're like, I can see she's coming. She seems like she got a little attitude as she's strutting down the way, but it's just been a little bit too long for you to like click that this might not go well. But she comes out and she stands at the foot with like Ragnar on her shoulder, and she's just like,
wow, she even has she's never carrying Ragnar.
"Hello, Fran."
Hello,
guys.
governess villain on lol.
I bow. Well,
You
Luke
really
does.
know how to say a whole name incorrectly. What would your people know except cultural appropriation? And she
Right.
stands there and she looks at you and she looks at the walkway and she looks at you. She's going to
Wanna
come
come on
down
board?
and say hello. You're so
you
sweet. Of course
requesting?
I would. And she comes right up. She looks at you, and she still has Gragnar. She hasn't put Gragnar down yet. She's mwah, mwah, to Fran. I thought we had a heart-to-heart.
I thought you hated my guts.
I do.
Hmm.
But you're also basically family.
Am I?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
We cooked midnight meals together.
Euphemism? That sounds like a euphemism.
It's not a euphemism.
It might
I
be.
would hope not.
Not.
We shared stories about my daughter, moved quite a few mountains so that we don't want to strangle each other, or rather, I don't want to strangle you because you're unusually welcome to people trying to kill you for things that, well, your ancestors did and you just inherited, unfortunately. But I appreciate that about you. That's why I'm not going to kill you where you stand. So, sweetheart Ragnar, I love carrying you, but I need to embrace this man.
Oh no.
I need to go take the dire wolves out anyway.
I appreciate it. And she just gently puts you down and she goes, hug auntie.
Fran is going to hug her.
and she goes, now was this so hard?
I just can't unsee it. She gives off such hardcore bayonet energy.
Right?
Was this so hard? A simple hug.
No.
Exactly. Anytime you come to my city and she leans into your ear, you sure as fuck better come say hello. Or else if you think the Kingdom United will want your skin, I will peel your dick and feed it to you like a banana.
As you wish, stubbornness.
And yes, I do consider you family, Fran.
Hmm.
If nothing else, out of respect for my daughter. And you, and she looks at Serafina,
Yes.
the one he chose over my daughter.
Well,
The one
that's
who snuck
not-
into my house.
And
that part.
to be
Give me
fair,
a
I thought
hug.
you were
Give me
going
a
to
hug.
kill.
Give me a hug. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Okay, and she's gonna. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now.
Just hug me and pretend like nothing's wrong. And then she lets go and she kisses you on the cheeks. Good. All right. Now, I heard that you completed your mission as requested
Yes.
and did more.
Yes.
Like, some of the men have been bragging about how they're Captain 2.0 or Captain second rate. There's something about you being not the best. Went ahead and fought demons, clearing out the Underdark.
Yes.
And on top of that, handled the issue with the troglodytes.
Yes.
In fact, I believe that I had actually physically requested this of you, correct?
Yes.
Great. Because there's a townhouse with y'all's name on it if you wanted.
What?
A house. A place for you to use here.
Oh.
I was going to pay you in money, and then you went and fought 2 demons.
Yeah, we'll take it.
All right. Now, we will sign it over to you, Fran, but something odd has been going on. Your family name. What? I've heard different family name.
Yes.
We decided to go under another name.
Great. The other one was shit.
That's unnecessary. Okay.
she does that. Yeah, as soon as she goes to speak, she's like, Look, long story short, it's going to be over there. She points to where her castle is, and then there is a very large stone building right next to it.
Oh.
3 stories. And it would be perfect as a secondary location for a certain idea y'all had.
Guild.
It comes across both your minds as a secondary possible location that would be a great point for an entrance to the Underdark, not something everyone can get.
True. I want to look to Fran. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, absolutely.
And with that, I'm going to go home. Because I've been outside and I've talked to so many people. It's so hard being famous and popular.
It's nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too. Yes, Fran.
I also brought you something.
And what did you bring me?
A gift. And Fran is going to reach into his satchel and he's going to pull out the giant green crystal that was
that's right.
formerly the
The
crystal
emerald.
of greed. It has been dispelled. It has no more
Okay.
magical properties. It was cursed before.
Yeah. This was a holy item at one point.
It was. But it would have really caused somebody to go to madness, I suppose. I've seen it.
Mhm.
But as a gift, I would like to present to you this crystal.
And she looks at you. She looks at the crystal. She sees you're holding it, and she will nudge to her half-orc husband, who walks over and takes it. giving away cursed items to begrudgingly family-like members. You truly are a politician, my love. And she smiles at you, a genuine smile. Thank you.
Mhm.
And from me to you, and she's going to hold her hand out, and the deed is handed to her, and she hands the deed over to Fran. Just sign the bottom and turn it in by tomorrow.
Very well.
I'm a fickle woman. Maybe I'll decide to give you a dung basket instead if you don't.
Fair.
And she will go ahead and turn around, and she looks at them.
Ragnar's leaving at the same time.
I'm not walking. And she goes, I'm not walking. And and two of the husbands go, yes, ma'am. And they just scoop her up real quick, put her on the shoulder, and she's like, and they look giddy about it. They're like, yeah.
I would like to state that Fran did write down one of the names of one of the governess's husbands that he actually did know.
Which one?
Bye, Kalunan.
Kalunan turns around.
I look to Fawn and Seraphina. I don't have to carry you like that, right?
No,
Okay.
please don't.
The Duchess slowly turns as she gets to walk away, and she like looks. I knew it.
Knew what?
You're all queer. I love it. And she just fucking goes away.
I mean, I do look good in a dress.
It's one of the
You
few
do.
benefits you have above me.
Did I miss that when I was gone?
Would you like to see it?
I feel like something happened there.
I would gladly put that dress on again.
I would want to see it.
Mhm.
Back to the office we go, I guess.
A few moments later.
I have a meme for this.
You know-
Luke,
no.
Luke standing in the room with a cigarette, just like,
I don't hate it.
Thank you. I know. I look fantastic.
Like, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have known.
Right. Thank you. I
They
appreciate
look so real, right?
it.
Dangerously,
Seraphina,
yeah.
Stop grabbing them.
No, they're mine.
Okay.
You think you've seen it all, huh?
Hmm.
Huh.
all right. Real quick, what is Fran's drag song?
My drag song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Choke. Make a choke.
Yeah, choke. It has to be choke.
Oh man, you know what? That's what I need. I need everybody's character in drag. Oh my god.
Oh shit. I can draw that.
Hell
Hell
fucking yeah.
yeah.
Hell fucking yeah. Every Pride
I
month we get new drag updates.
I still have
Oh.
the elf references from whenever we had drag Fran.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have to ask, what was this in purpose of?
Oh, the
It-
governess specifically requested I dress up.
It's a long story.
It
Fair.
is.
Huh. The same one we just met.
Correct. Yes.
God, I fucking love
Huh.
that picture.
Yeah.
I love that artist too, but
I
anyway.
can't stop staring
no,
at
that
you.
artist
I'm
is-
sorry. I'll be just
Hey.
frankly honest.
Seraphina's
no,
gonna,
that-
Seraphina's
no,
gonna
that-
put
that's-
her hands
that's-
over Fran.
That's all yours, please. Have a go at it if you haven't already.
I'll do that later. Thank you.
That's a
But
hot
Fran.
image. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
I do need to ask you something.
something.
Should I leave the room?
Awooga.
if we post this as a video, we're gonna need those pictures with the artist tagged, obviously. But like,
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Do
I
I
love
need to
this
leave
artist
for
so
this?
much. No, but
No.
Fran, I do need to ask you something later.
Sure. Oh, should I take the dress off? And he's just gonna start getting undressed.
I just want you to know. Hold on, from the perspective of anyone else in this, should I leave for this? No.
That's not what I meant.
And then followed by, should I take the dress?
No, wait, hold on. So, like, when Luke says that, Seraphina's not even paying attention hardly. She's just staring at front. No. Anyway.
You know, you think I'd be disappointing knowing that they're not real, but you know, I'm still okay with it.
Thank you.
Okay, like, how did we... This episode's a whole level of horny I haven't seen from y'all in a very long time. Like, this party is definitely falling into, like, this party...
we're taking.
This whole party... Y'all went from, like, we got one canonical, like, couple to, like, a full-on, like, oh yeah, this is a whole, like, polycule. Like, what the fuck is that?
No, it's not. Seraphina ain't gonna share.
You've heard of Pride and Prejudice. Get ready for the gays and autism.
Fran just had an amazing idea, and he's gonna turn to Seraphina. Wait.
Okay.
What if I disguise myself whenever we go?
Go where?
Home.
What do you mean, disguise?
Ashengard?
Yes. If we go to Ashengard, and you're worried, and I'm worried about the kingdom asking questions, I can go in my disguise.
I mean, you'll pull it off.
What's your disguise? This one, or
I just like hands up and down. What do you think it is?
Fran, you have so many disguises. I don't know which one you're talking about.
My favorite,
probably my best one, and my favorite.
my headcanon for this is she's just like, that's not a disguise, that's you on a Tuesday, like, you know.
You wear this every other week.
Shut up.
Again, to each their own. No judgment from me.
I mean, I pull off the noble look. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you do.
Luke, please.
Hey.
Again, all yours.
He's just looking.
Anyway,
y'all are making me feel so hot right now, and I'm gonna go into the captain's quarters and change.
I mean,
you walk in on Doc because he's taking over the captain's quarters.
And Fran's gonna like hold his hands up in the air, like, what the fuck?
I've been in here this entire time. Has Luke taken those orange pills yet?
No.
Orange pills? What did you give him?
You're not here.
Isn't he like right across the fucking...
Yeah, he's like right there.
Oh my god, you do exist. Oh.
Yeah, that's a real person, Doug.
Oh, okay. Well, your mom's doing great.
Oh my god.
Good.
And
that looks good.
I did get the fourth and fifth one into each knee. And you see
the
that
what?
there's IVs in the knees.
God.
What is the... Okay.
She drinks a lot of saline solution.
Drinks?
I mean, to be fair, you kind of need to be hydrated when you're kind of comatose. Not speaking from experience.
He gets it.
Are you?
Fran's gonna like get dressed like in front of everyone. He's like, I don't give a fuck at this point.
In front of your mother-in-law, Doc.
I thought the governor's left.
Yeah, she's gone.
No,
the comatose one.
Oh, that one.
Fran just closes the fucking door while like mid Doc sentence. Fran's just gonna get dressed. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Gragnar. I know he.
By the way, I just want to say, Fran, while I'm pretty sure half sure this is not real, you slay that dress. Get
Thank
out.
You. I know. Anyway, and Fran's gonna sign the deed. I'm gonna go turn this in. I will be back.
I'm gonna go find Garum.
I guess I'll...
Seraphina!
Ooh.
Yes.
Sorry.
Love you. Kisses her on the cheek and runs away.
And he waits for the door to close. Have you talked to him yet? Doesn't seem like you've talked to him yet. He doesn't seem as angry as if you would have talked to him yet.
I have not.
Okay, so we're just waiting to the last minute when I have to like drop the bomb.
I didn't want to ask him.
Oh, you hear that, Mom? She didn't want to ask him.
Don't patronize me, Doc.
Could you wipe the drool off of her chin? That's not patronizing. She's actually drooling. Could you wipe that off her chin, please?
She's gonna glare at him and start walking over to her mom and take a napkin and wipe the drool off and kind of just situate her to where she's not just leaning over.
I mean, we could just throw her on the table.
Yeah, why did you move her in the first place?
I needed to nap.
Don't you have your... You know what? Okay, and she's just gonna pick her mom up and just set her back down on the table.
And he helps, and the doc just looks at you and is like, it's not the same. And he just lays her head down and like puts her in a fetal position on there. Puts her thumb in her mouth a little bit.
How many does she need?
That's up to the type of memory you want to share.
Would I... Sorry, the dogs.
It's kind of
Would
random.
I be able to peer into her mind and see what's missing?
Okay. Do you remember why I said we need the dreams?
The dreams or the memories?
Or the memories. I'm sorry. I think I'm dreaming, but you're real, unfortunately. Do you remember why I said that we need the memories?
Yes, so we can put her mind back together.
Okay. So, do you want to go ahead and try to understand the difference between walking between here and the door and having to jump 100 feet to get to the door?
It was a simple question.
No. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you could.
I want to be able to
funny.
pick. I want to be able to pick what I'm able to give her. If at all I can help her regain whatever she's missing.
You can pick. But it's like donating organs or blood. It has to be specific. Okay? So if you're picking, it's got to meet 3 criteria.
Okay.
1, it has to be something between you and that person, or you and someone similar. Okay? They have to fit that role for you. So for you, it would be easy. It's just you and your mom, a memory of you and your mom. For Fran, he might have to go for something.
I don't
like
want to
a
ask
memory.
Fran.
It has to be Fran.
Why does it have to be Fran?
Because Gragnar.
Why does it have to be anybody else?
Okay.
Why can't it just be my memories?
Because you're not enough. You want the short end of it? You're not enough. You are a little person, and if I took enough from you to fix her, you would be her. You're wanting hard rules for something that doesn't have hard rules. Like, let me ask you something. Why do certain spells cost gold?
Because it's the components needed.
Wrong! Because it's a tithe. It's a debt to pay. And people assign value to those things. Therefore, the gods say, fine, that's what's valuable to you. We're going to fucking pull it. Gold is valuable. Pearls are valuable. Memories are valuable. If shit was more valuable than gold, a god would eat that with a fucking silver spoon. What are the
other 2 criteria?
Needs to be like I said, a memory that is somehow tied to the likeness of the person or that person. B, that memory has to come from someone who is important to you. Okay. Fran is important to your mother because your mother was there at the wedding.
She
Even
remembers?
for a little bit. Little bits, I'm sure. Fuck it, man. I don't know. Look, this isn't an exact science. It's called magic for a reason, spelled with a G, by the way.
What's the third?
The third is I said so. You don't like it, you can always find another mystical being to fix your mother. I forced myself to make sense to you last time because it helped you. Now you're going to pay that back with a little bit of trust. You don't want to ask Fran? Don't ask Fran. But I hope you're fine with your mother's mind being scattered worse than marbles on a kid's playground.
Where's Garum?
Garum? He's in town. He snuck off a while ago and he was fucking holding a drink in his hand last I saw him.
I'm gonna go find Garum.
You should find your husband.
Wouldn't Garum be...
Again, the third rule, I said so. I've been playing really nice. I've built myself a wonderful church here. The offerings of pain and misery and healing and just all that wonderful little stuff. Someone gets a cold, I get worship. You are one of the few people who have not paid that tithe.
What do you want?
I told you.
I thought the memories were for her.
They are, but the work, the way it happens, why it happens, the fact that she'll be mended, that's your tithes to me. I've been here in one place for months. Do I seem like the person who has a stable place of living? That's a real question. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. You're starting to get it. I'm paying a lot of favors and turning in a lot of things so that you and your people can save the world. This is one of many worlds. And I am holding myself together just enough to make this all work. Pay your tithes. If you don't, then I can't stay here. Because I'm not eating well enough.
Seraphine's gonna pull out her sending stone. Ron?
Yes.
How long do you think you'll be?
Well, I'm just delivering the deed. Other than that, I gotta check out the place. Maybe an hour, 2 hours tops. Why?
I need to talk to you.
Okay. We can meet at the new place.
No.
No?
You need to come back to the ship.
Actually, Fran, we'll meet you there.
Is that Doc?
Yeah.
No way to christen the house other than fixing a broken woman.
Huh?
Where are you going to be?
I'll be at the new house in like 30 minutes. I'm almost at the governess's place.
We'll meet you there.
Okay.
I want my blue hedgehog.
I thought you said it was yellow.
The yellow one, you didn't write on the list. You wrote
So
the
you wanna-
red one and
do you
the
wanna-
blue one.
The red one was an echidna.
Yes.
There's a difference. I'm
Okay,
not having this conversation. Click.
okay. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, actually. That's great. I'm glad that you can rip that Band-Aid off and actually be an adult.
Just bring her over there safely, and she's gonna start walking out of the room.
Will do!
Oh, Jesus.
And we're going out the back door.
The back door?
There is no back door.
Goes into the closet. There's silence from the closet. He doesn't come back out.
Oh, she already left.
Okay.
I thought he was doing this after she left.
Like, as a bit.
Turns around. I wasn't going to waste my magic on this.
He's like peeking out of the closet.
Come on. We've got people to startle. Okay. So with that, is there anything else anybody else wants to do?
I took the dire wolves on a walk. That was about it. I don't think there's anything else I can think of. Unless Sneak responded.
You're starting to get the feeling that this might be a lot. And we'll say that on your way back, you run into Fran, and as you run into Fran, you hear a doo-doo-doo-doo, 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 coming from the letter.
I guess I'll check it.
Hi, Gregnar.
Oh, fuck.
What's that?
I asked Sneak if they needed anything, you know, because we're stopping here and we're stopping in what are that fucking lake place is called?
Lake Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just like spin the list around.
So they do need something.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't like contacted them a whole lot because it's a mixture of like, one, I didn't have the means to, now I suddenly have money, and then two, I didn't want to bring attention to them while there's just like four of them essentially living out in the fucking woods.
And it basically just like, it's a list of a lot of things, but it boils down to like materials to build homes, food, why did you send so many people? We weren't ready for that. The hag scared the fuck out of me. Also, who the fuck is this person that sneaks up on me? Referring to the cleric who delivered the letter, who snuck up on Sneaknar.
I'm just gonna write, I'll see what I can do. Not address anything else that he said.
And as you go to close it, it's like, you son of a... It's like, Sneaknar appears to be the person who talks a lot more over text than he does in real life. like the dude who's dead silent, but the minute you get him to text, he's like...
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Everyone else is looking at Sneaknar and he's just like this. He's like... But internally, he's like, I'm gonna...
I just realized we're gonna meet Sneaknar again, and I've gotten even taller than him.
Oh yeah, and he hated it last time.
It's gonna be even worse.
So with that, yeah, you're with Fran. What's going on?
Well, I guess I should probably. Are you going back to the ship, or actually, I mean, it probably shouldn't be a problem. I mean, Gregney and Toast could probably go with me shopping. I think it should be fine.
It should be, if you want to. I was just gonna turn in the deed that was gifted to us, and then just kind of go from there. Apparently Serafina needs to meet up with me at the new place too, so might just be something for the guild. So I'm not sure.
Do you need me to turn the deed thing, paper stuff in?
Actually, yeah, that would actually help a lot. Fran's gonna hand it over to Gragnar.
Cool.
I've already signed it.
He has
So it should be fine.
It's
Wait.
fine.
Hang on. Can I do a vibe check?
Do a vibe check.
As he goes to hand these very important documents to Gragnar.
He's halfway through and the gears start turning. He's like, wait.
Oh, she got mad at me last time. Hang on. And I avoided narrowly a kick to the balls, so give me a second. That's another non-net 20. I got a 16 plus 4.
And for you, a boot to the head. That's the exact vibe you got. For you, a boot to the head. As you were getting handed over, you're like,
and Fran's gonna like slide it back, like, actually, never mind. I should do this. She's already pissed off at me from earlier.
Sure. Still don't understand why everybody's so angry, but cool. I'm gonna go to the pick up things.
Look, I'm so used to people being angry at me for every fucking reason in the book, even things that I haven't even done, that I just kind of expected at this point. It's kind of desensitizing. it's not healthy. And Fran's just gonna like walk past Gragnar. I will see you later, or you can meet me at the new place if you want.
Cool. I don't know where the new place is, but I'm gonna go buy stuff. Bye.
And Fran's gonna point. It's over there. And point to like the big building. Okay. Bye.
Toast looks at you and like raises his paw to his head like a salute goes.
Fran's gonna salute back at Toast. You such a good girl.
I'll remember nothing.
Oh. I'm gonna get in trouble for coming in there with the dire wolves, but I don't care.
People have legitimately like opened the path to you,
They're desensitized at this point.
Yeah, like they're getting out of the way naturally, but they like some people are a little like, oh my god, but other people are like, no, he's cool.
Makes it worse as these are bigger than normal dire wolves too.
Yeah, and like there are kids who are like, oh my god,
big puppies.
And at some point you do get distracted as kids like start hovering around, like a group of kids, and like one of them goes like, Dad said we're supposed to stick our fists out, and like they do like this, and like their fist is like super fucking small. And for those who don't know, you stick your fist at dogs, so if they bite you they can't get around you. That doesn't work.
It does not.
This kid is like 6 years old, and while he is wise beyond his years for knowing how to like approach an animal, he is literally a chicken nugget to this dog.
Yeah. Gregney has literally eaten an entire person.
And Gregney stares at this child, like just that like stares motherfuckingly, and then goes and licks the kid's hand, and the kid goes, "See, that's how you approach a dog, with respect."
You want me to let you and Toast entertain the children while I go shopping?
And for the first time in a long time, she looked at you like, you best not. Like,
I'm about to eat some kids.
Don't confuse my kindness for weakness is very much the stare she's giving you.
Toast would love it though.
Oh yeah, Toast would love it. Toast is like, yeah, Dad, yeah, I'll play. I'll play.
I feel like Toast just ends up running off, and Greg is like, I was kidding. Okay, that's probably fine.
Yeah, you watch. It's like the kids. There's like 4 kids hanging on to him as he's like running around. Like he's like spinning really fucking quick. Kids are like,
that sounds about right.
Okay, I'm gonna go do Let's go do shopping before somebody says anything.
Yeah, and like as you say that, like in the background, Gragnar's talking to Gragney, and then you just see one kid go. Whoop.
Oh my god!
Plug off like just a small little speck of a drow child just.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Wander off. Go do my shopping.
You hear an adult, "Oh my God, Timmy!"
Timmy gone.
Timmy dead. Yeah, so you and Gragny are now like by yourselves, and Gragny's just walking beside you this entire time. Very loyal, very kind of keeping an eye out as you're like getting things. And you in
I'm assuming I'm not gonna be able to get everything here.
No.
Yeah.
But go ahead, roll me a D100.
Ooh, I can do those. So
And then I need you to roll me a investigation with advantage.
Hell yeah. I rolled an 83.
Dope.
And shush you.
Man.
Investigation, which is intelligence, I think. Yeah, it's intelligence. 15.
All right, so with that, that's fine. You get around 80% of what you were looking for, and you get like most of it exactly as like Doc has described and how a lot of people have described, because you got a lot of different messages from people about things that know. Fran messaged you about Fran messaged you about the spices and things like that. So you were able to find all the spices, like all the normal shit. That was easy. That weird ass shit Doc was asking for, like eagle's left nut. You were like, I don't know what that is.
I was shopping for the town.
Yeah, and with that too, you were able to find a lot of like fabrics and things like that you normally wouldn't find, like silk fabrics. You were also able to find a lot of like tools that were being asked for, like masonry tools specifically. You found you were actually talking to someone, and they were willing to sell you their blueprints. You rolled so high on the percentage die. They were willing to sell you some blueprints for some communal living, as well as for some huts and things like that you can use. So you now have blueprints for like living quarters, things like that. Give me a flat D20 roll.
18.
Dope. On top of that, you're able to go ahead and find a couple of different items that were on your list from before. You had mentioned that there were some things you were looking for prior to this a while back. You had said that there were things you were looking for alchemy. What were those things again?
Oh, I got those last time. I haven't
You got
written them.
Okay. So you find more.
I have materials for supreme. No, I was looking for materials for potions of growth. That's what it was. I was looking.
You randomly find at the apothecary as you were going through, because you're like, potions wouldn't hurt. You're just looking, and the apothecary has behind a glass counter recipes, and you see recipe for potion of growth. You see recipe for fire breath. You see a recipe of mass healing.
Can
which
I do
you've
a little thing for shits and giggles, just because I'm curious what's gonna pop up?
Yeah, what's the little thing?
I'm gonna use my true sight ability real quick.
Go for it.
Yeah. So I'll activate that. My twice per day thing, the new thing.
Yep. Read the description.
True sight out to 15 feet. Hold on. Lasts for 1 minute, 2 times a day.
All right. What does true sight do for you?
I forgot what it is off the top. You can see like hidden shit. Hold on.
I thought it was like you get like advantage.
That's true strike.
Oh.
The spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are for the duration. This creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and you can see into the ethereal. All out to a range of 120 feet. I think you also can see.
You can see illusions and stuff like that. So if
yeah.
somebody's pretending to be somebody else, or if they're using
Mhm.
magic that can change their shape or who they are, you can see through that.
Gragnar, you're using your true sight, and you're able to see that these scrolls are non-magical; they're actual recipes. Then you see another scroll that is, it says portable alchemy. And it looks like it is just kind of a neutral form of magic that's enchanted paper that allows you to lay down a space and then use alchemy one time. Like as a ritual, you can produce a potion. There's multiple of those. And then you're looking around and you lock eyes with an orb.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
What?
Scrying. Scrying. Oh, fuck.
And it blinks.
I'm just gonna pretend I don't see it.
You know what? Give me a performance.
Now, wouldn't that be oh my god, what is it? Deception?
Yeah, give me a deception. Give me a deception.
I think both are gonna be the same roll.
You don't see me? I do not see you.
17.
That's not bad.
There's like the slightest pause when he turns, and like he immediately allows his eyes to do the whole split thing. He's like, I don't see you, you don't see me, and you're just gonna slowly turn back around. And it's like, you know, those other scrolls for alchemy look sure good, don't
I will at least make a note of it, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. What exactly did I see? Was it like... Actually, Gragnar wouldn't know anything
That's
about scrying.
pretty
orbs.
fucking accurate, actually. Miku, that's pretty fucking accurate. No, you don't know nothing about scrying.
I don't. So what does the thing look like? I'll write it down.
It is a large, purple, fleshy like eye.
It's like the thing from Baldur's Gate, the purple eye.
Yeah, but more fleshy.
Yeah.
Because my thought is that like each scrying like eye is a little bit different compared to the person who casts it. Like, you know.
Do we have a communication thing with like each other? I don't remember if we had a
Sending stone?
Oh, we do have a sending stone, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, y'all have ye old cell phones. And I want you to know that the scrying eye is actually watching you specifically. Like it's
Return to sender.
Yep, I don't have that spell. Okay, cool.
I've been waiting for so long for someone to do this. Like,
Oh no.
Want to do true sight?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Always
said-
watching you, Wazowski.
I pictured her as like an orb, like, I'm always watching you.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm just gonna write down weird purple fleshy blinking orb. Hold on.
Typey type.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're like typing it out so you don't have to say it.
I mean, I still can't take it out because I feel like they'll be able to read over my shoulder if I like.
What you writing?
Damn, invisible ink would fuck right now. Hey, do you guys sell like I'm literally gonna ask if they sell invisible ink.
The eye just.
Oh my god.
What you looking for? I could probably find it.
What you looking for there, buddy? You need a little help? Need a little look around?
Do you happen to sell like
An extra pair of eyes.
Enchanted ink or something along those lines, like something that'll be invisible unless specific people like look at it.
Oh, we got, and this is some like the dude sitting behind it is like the most chill looking guy. You know, the guy who's obviously smoking on his job. Like, we got like lemon juice, mate.
Sure, that works.
Yeah, that's that original invisible ink, bro. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's way fucking cheaper, man.
Sure, I'll take that along with all the other shit that I'm buying.
Fuck yeah, brother. All right.
And in fact, let me get the lemon juice first. I do need to make a note of something real quick.
Oh, dope, man. Secret messages. Awesome.
Yeah, it's nothing important. I just want to test
Give
it out.
give me a second. And he pulls his lunch bag out and he pulls a lemon out. And he grabs a vial. You got a dagger, mate?
I actually do have a dagger.
Bruh, royal. All right, thank you. And he's gonna cut it, and he's gonna squeeze both lemons into the vial. Oh, fuck yeah! And he just throws the lemons aside. I was gonna use that on my fish, but nah, man. Here you go. That'll be 3 gold.
I did kind of take his lunch. I'll give him 4 gold.
Fucking balling. Fuck yeah. This is not store-bought, so it's not going to the stored safe.
Immediately writing the letter. You're like, first, fry. And I will
Ping, 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 ping. They show up like different messages on the letter, like.
I will try my best to explain what the eye looks like. I'm like, I'm still gonna shop, but this seems important.
Oh, bruv, make sure they put it over heat. Because if they don't put over heat, they're not gonna be able to see the ink.
One of the messages will be written in regular ink. Burn this.
No.
So I would like to state, like, hang on, I'm gonna type how this is gonna look to Fran. Hang on.
Bruv, over like a light, like a candle far enough away so it doesn't burn, man.
Okay. It's like, oh, oh, actually, no, don't burn. It's like, another message. Actually, don't burn it. Like, heat it up. Whatever, something.
Put it, look, man. Like, I'm too high for this shit. Hover it above the fucking candle or like some sort of heat, man. If you heat it up, it could catch fire. Like, you got like. This is like Chem 101, man.
Fran just feels like the paper that he received like buzzing in his pocket. He's like, what the fuck? He pulls it out, and this is exactly what he sees. Fran, burn this. Actually, no, don't burn it. Heat it up.
And then everything else is just
hold on. Real quick.
Stuff.
Hand me it, mate.
It doesn't work like that, or I would have you do it for me.
Oh, dope. My bad, man. Magical bullshit. I understand.
Usual.
Contracts be contracting, bro.
Fran's gonna write back. What are you asking of me? What's going on?
Fancy shush ink. There we go. That's what I'm gonna write.
Oh.
I appreciate that. I like that a lot.
Fran's like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I copyright that, bro? Can I
Yeah,
sell
go for it.
ink?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Fran is going to use burning hands to heat up his water skin, and he's gonna have it turn into not boiling but like simmering water so that it's hot enough, and he's just gonna put the paper on top of the water skin where it's warming it up.
Yep, and then you get that wall of text.
Shush ink, bro.
And yeah, I'm gonna get a wall of text. What is the text that I'm receiving?
There's this weird fucking, like, I give like the best description I can of the eye that's literally following me around as I shop. I got like a new thing because I ate like the meat in the basement whenever you found me down there, and I can like see invisible shit that's like not everybody else can see. It just rambles on like that. like 2 pages.
Yo, what's your
So-
name, little bro, real quick?
Gragnar.
All right, Gragnar Shushing. All right, all right.
So you
I'm
send this
gonna
wall
get you
of
some
text.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
You send this wall of text describing what you're looking at right now, and Fran's only response is this. Oh.
Does Fran know what it is?
Yes. 100%.
You look stressed, bro. You want some weed?
I actually have
Fran, read out what you're sending.
I just realized I still have those. I still have those mushrooms that fucking what is his fucking name gave us?
I love that animation, by the way, Jojo.
It's so good.
Oh, that's not good.
So
See you later.
That's all he says.
And I'm just gonna go back to shopping.
I didn't think Fran would be a dry ass texter.
He's good with words, but not the way you think.
Hey, real quick question, man.
Yeah.
Am I high or is that a weird fleshy eye?
Damn, that weed gave him true sight. You need to buy that shit.
It's not weed, bruv. Who said that?
I'm gonna use message specifically on him. Just ignore it. I don't know why it's following me. I'm just gonna go about my business and not acknowledge it.
Right. You don't exist, bruh. You're a figment of my imagination, motherfucker. You know what that means? If I blink, you stop blinking.
What?
I'm gonna blink a lot now.
The government should really keep an eye on the people who are selling stuff in her city.
So, like, I don't know where I got it from, man, but, like, I've seen a lot of weird shit. Wow, man. Like, can I ask you a question, little Gragnar, bruv?
Sure, go for it.
All right, so, like, yeah.
I'm sure he's a great guy when you get to know.
You want drugs, mate?
Oh God.
Oh my fucking god.
Cause I can hook you up, man. I got these mushrooms I tried today, and they're making me see that shit.
Oh my god.
It's like, man, you're losing your shit because there's nothing there.
You're not real. I'm not real. All right.
It just fades away.
Just having an existential crisis.
No, man,
Oh
I
my
spiral that good spiral upward. Who said that?
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, you want some more stuff, mate?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy all my shit that I need to get.
All right, I'll have more lemons in tomorrow if you want more shush stuff.
It's a good name for it.
Yeah, it sounds like drugs, but it's not.
It really does sound like drugs now.
Oh,
that you
God.
mention it.
You want that shush, mate? Secret letters. Anyway, here's your stuff, man, and he hands you a receipt. We'll get into your ship, like, soon.
Don't be surprised if this stuff shows up.
It'll be there. Anyway, peace out to you, little bruv, and you, Nightmare Fuel. Keep being Nightmare Fuel. And the eye, like, looks at him and, like, gets really close. He's like, I don't like that.
It's like almost eye to eye with him.
Yeah, he, like,
Shit,
leans
it's
back.
my
He's like,
nightmare.
Are you trying to kiss me? Like, you my mouth, man.
You feeling something, bro? Cause I am.
Yep, I do not have fucking dispel magic right now, or I would get rid of it.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, you need Claritin Clear?
What did you? Okay, you said there was something else you mentioned that he had. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy the fucking ingredients for the growth thingy, the recipe thing of a bob. How much is all this costing me?
And when you look at the receipt, at the bottom of the receipt, it shows that you're paying like 150 platinum for everything that's on this list, but also there's a little letter. There's what looks like a little bit of moistness right there at the bottom. As he's like sticking his hand in the eye, as it's like standing there in front of him looking at him, he's like, So like there's a little bit of moistness there though. Roll an insight check.
Oh no. Oh shit. What number is that? Insight. Oh yeah, my wisdom went up. 19.
You're like, no, there's no way he's that smart. And you light your hand a little bit on fire underneath. Fucking run while I distract it, bruv. Yeah, brother. I am inside the eye of the world. And he sticks his head through it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I believe you.
Are you like voyeuristic or something, mate?
Oh my god.
Try to see a little bit of that dwarven skin.
Oh no.
I'm not a dwarf. I'm drow, mate. You're in the wrong fucking house.
That just reminds me of the fucking grabby hands from fucking
Smiling friends.
God. Yeah, well, yeah, but also from like content warning, that fucking grabby dude.
Oh yeah.
My god.
Also, I fucking love that video because it's the punch. I fucking warned you.
It comes back with a fucking vengeance too. Like,
God. But yeah, I'm gonna leave. Greg, because I'm assuming Gregney it can't get inside because the building's probably not big enough.
no, Gragny was inside with you. It was a big double door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside and be like, yeah, we gotta go now. We gotta go find Toast.
Bruh, you're just fucking big and ugly.
Just hears from leaving. Yeah, but like, yeah, I was at the Greg like, we gotta go now. We gotta go find Toast.
Follow the screams of children, both in laughter and fear. My scabula. You find Toast, and like there's a bunch of kids playing and stuff, and they're like in a bit of they're in a field of like what looks like a combination of moss, mushrooms, and stuff like that. Again, it's the Underdark, so they don't really have grass. And you see the kids being thrown, and they're landing in like hay and shit that like collections of moss as they're like being bucked from Toast. And parents are laughing and stuff like that. And you can tell that people have like put more hay around and stuff. And like Toast is absolutely fucking vibing. And how long does your thing last?
It only lasts for a minute. Hold on. I think it's a minute. I mean, I'll cast it a second time if I need to, because this seems important.
Yeah, it ends. You're seeing a lot of things. You're seeing like secret hatches where people put their food and stuff when they're eating and when they're working. Some people have some places where they hide their gold as merchants that you're seeing like as you run by, because you got like 15 seconds left of it after everything that happens in there, and then it like poofs away.
It's like I could be so fucking evil, but we kind of have other things going on.
I could rob people, but I have to save the world first. I gotta do that lawful good so I can be that lawful evil.
Okay, but yeah, I'll be like, okay, Toast, we gotta go right now. I'll bring you back later or something, but we gotta go.
Okay, all right, where are we going? Are we going to the house?
Yeah, we're going back to the ship.
The ship? I thought we were going to the house. Francis, something about a house.
Sure, we'll go there.
Awesome. And he's like,
should somebody tell Luke that we're going to the house?
No one's there. I'm just at the ship.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna go see Gregnar. No, you were looking for
Garum.
Garum, yeah.
And he's not at the boat, so he's gonna be like, okay.
I just picture Luke sitting on the boat, just like.
Yep.
Doc comes out after about 15, 20 minutes and sees Luke. Go to the fucking house.
What house?
The house of resurrection. And he fucking turns around and you see that the glasses are still on her mom, who's like,
oh my god.
Do you need help with that? I could carry her if you need to.
You're gonna carry her properly?
Yes.
Then no.
Are you going to the house?
Yes. Follow me.
This isn't weird that he follows.
And you watch it. Doc walks like low, like he's walking low, like just like this,
God.
like he's purposely shortening himself, and people are like, I could be sneaky, but that wouldn't be as fun.
I really should just carry her for you.
You touch my patient, and I will castrate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that at some point, so probably not.
Yeah, I know about them wet dreams about that woman who beat your ass. He likes them big.
Oh my god.
You all start slowly converging onto this new property. Fran, you obviously have had a little bit of time before all this, so we're going to roll back time as you go to deliver the letter.
Yep.
All right. So you arrive at essentially the front door, and one of two of the guards who are there kind of look at you and go, he's learning. Yeah.
I'm standing right here, guys.
Look, she told us to talk as much shit into your face as possible, so we're just trying to do it as nicely as possible.
I appreciate that.
It's no problem. It's been a while since she's had somebody she likes enough to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Well,
I feel like I should
anyway,
take that as
it's
okay.
you suck. And they open the door.
Thanks. And Fran's just gonna walk in.
Yeah, and they're like giving each other thumbs up. Like, yeah. The bards they are not.
No.
You see that the place has been kind of redecorated since you've been there. The red carpet has been replaced with a blue carpet. The statues that were there have been like moved, and these were huge honking statues. So it's very obvious that she likes to change up the place in like as much detail as possible. You find that the wooden doors are still there. But the one that you and Seraphina like jimmied has a new handle on it. And you realize that all of them have better locks on them now. And that's when you lock eyes with the head of the guards. Fucking hell. And she goes to walk away as quickly as possible.
I've never felt so welcomed in my life.
Run!
Mm.
And it's actually the husband you remember.
Oh. Hey.
Hey!
What's
Just
up, Kalu?
not much, mate. I want to let you know, it was hilarious seeing what happened earlier. I've never seen her smile so genuinely in a long time. So I'm gonna actually just like take you to her real quick. All right.
Okay.
But first, I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
What's it like?
What is what like?
Being so dense. She also wants me to talk shit about you, but I'm gonna be really nice about it.
It's actually pretty nice. I feel like I'm heavier. I feel like the lightness in my step is gone.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's dope.
feel like every step I take is like stepping on hot coals every 2
Ooh,
seconds.
that's.
Mhm.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just, I appreciate that. So I'm
So
gonna
can
stop
I
talking.
go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally, totally. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop talking shit about you. I love you, man. Talk to you later. If you're in town tonight,
I will be.
me and some of the other husbands having a poker game.
Yeah, okay, I'll go.
Yeah, dope, awesome. I appreciate you. You're not as much a piece of shit as everyone thinks you are. It's my wife. Happy wife, happy
I know,
life.
I know, I know.
Translate that to you're an awesome guy. And
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be doing this.
I
She
know.
made it very clear.
I know.
To be fair, again, most of us
Can
do
I just
like
get
you.
this over with? I would just like.
Yeah, my bad, man. Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
have other things to do.
Dope. Go ahead.
Thank you. Francis gonna keep walking.
You can hear some of the snickering from other people in the house who've been like listening in. You walk down from behind the doors, and he's pretty fucking awesome. I hope he realizes the invitation was real too. All right, and he walks away, and then turns around. Wait, head of guards. He needs an escort. She just like the dirtiest fucking look. You were the one who got a completely different order. And he laughs and he walks away. And she goes, hello, Fran. Oh, great and marvelous Fran.
And Fran's gonna look at you with almost like the same disgust that Doc gave Fran when he was nice to him.
You can see the brokenness of this woman.
This feels worse.
Oh, agreed.
It's like, I'd rather you make fun of me.
You wonderful, magnificent, not at all
We could just walk as fast as we can.
I have to say at least 3 things when I lock eyes with you. House rules.
I will gladly stare at the floor. My, what fine and rustic architecture. Front's gonna walk forward.
Yes, you are fine and rustic. And it's just the walk down the hall. And by the way, the hall doors at the end are open, and this whole time you realize that she's been sitting there just going.
The pain on Fran's face.
I haven't had this much fun in so long.
I'm so glad to help you have fun. Here's the deed. Signed.
Thank you. I hope you know we forged your signatures weeks ago.
Oh. You're not supposed to tell me that.
And yet here I am. Who's going to put me in?
No one, obviously.
Exactly. I just want to say thank you.
Oh no.
No, that's it. Thank you.
Oh.
Is it hard for me to be genuine with you? I feel like I'm being genuine with you.
I have no answer to that.
Does he think I'm not genuine? And she looks at the head of the guards who's just like... And like the look on her face says, I could just jump off a cliff right now.
I wonder if a fall from this height is enough to kill me.
I just want to say, genuinely, thank you. You saved my people. You made me a wonderful meal at night. And I genuinely am thankful for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So
this would be a great time for the Hermes ghost to show up because that'd be funny as shit.
I don't know if Fron could survive Hermes and the governess.
I don't think.
I was talking about my messages.
Actually, yeah. It's like telegram, and the head guard goes, "What the fuck?" Oh, it goes, "I have a pass," and they hold up like a house pass, like it literally says house pass, and she goes, "Yes, they're fine."
Then, if that's the case, I reiterate.
Oh, that's not good. See you later.
What is the facial expression? By the way, what is the facial expression of Fron in this moment? Like, how would you describe?
The most like plain straight face look Fran's ever given.
the look of like, oh my god, goes.
Fron, your poker's face is slipping.
The fact that Fron put on the poker face is the thing that sells that it's a poker face. All emotion left, just like. And it's like you watch as Fron like warms up his water and like puts it underneath, and then like it reads it, and then it's.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
I hate it so much.
I saw it with Fran's face when it happened. I saw the contour come out of nowhere.
Oh, you broke the DM.
And I want you to know that the governess is just like it's that deadpan stare where you're looking past her and she's like, "Are you okay?"
Nope. Fran's just gonna hand the paper back to the delivery person and just.
"Well, you have a wonderful day, sir."
Uh-huh.
And they'll turn around and they just walk straight out. And when they walk through the doorway, they just cease to exist. Like.
I have to go. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you. But
Thank you, Fron.
Yeah.
The door is always open. And their orders run out in a week.
Huh?
Ma'am. And she turns around. Yes, you are very handsome and intelligent.
Oh.
And at no point have I ever thought about strangling you or your bride.
Well, that's great to know.
Mm. Have a wonderful day. Could you escort him out, please? Of course. Ma'am.
You realize this is causing her so much pain, right?
I mean, not as much pain as the two beheaded guards.
Oh, that's fair. And Fran's gonna walk out.
To be fair, we did use resurrection scrolls on them later.
That's good.
Yeah, traumatized for weeks, though.
That's not so good.
Mm-hmm. You have a wonderful and lovely day, and thank you for being the best part of the kingdom.
Fran like almost throws up. He's like,
After all, you are probably, and this is a genuine comment, one of the most progressive people I've met there. That is the last genuine comment you will ever hear from me. For the
I
next
would
week.
hope so.
Please leave.
Okay. And Fran's gonna leave.
And she just goes, "I want to die." And you all will convene
Yes, we all convene at the
house.
new house.
It is cleaned to a fucking 9. Like, it is gorgeous. And already on the front, there is a sign that says, "Welcome to the house, Alistar."
It looks nice.
I like it. It's made of stone.
And do you enter?
Well, yeah, of course.
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
so-
did we all get there at the same time?
Yes,
Oh.
but you and Doc are running a little bit late.
Yeah.
Doc is like legitimately taking his time to like waddle through fucking town.
Oh my god.
And just building the utmost confusion, and people are just like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he just goes, "It's okay, I'm a doctor." People are just like, "Oh my god, he's from the ship? That's where the heroes came from. Are they really good people, or is this just the outlier?"
Luke will just.
Let's go inside.
Yep. So Fron goes inside and he just he starts looking around and
Okay.
starts like marking down a list of furniture that he could put in to make it look more like a guild.
We could
Luke,
we could put
Oh, just real quick, I'm just saying Luke arrives before Doc does. Luke doesn't know how that happened. He just does.
I was just gonna put little quipes like as Fron was writing things. I was like, we could put a post there. We could put a giant table there. We can put a little living area over there.
Yeah, we could have the front desk here. I like that fireplace area over there.
Oh, this place is nice.
Hey, Luke.
Wow, they got it all cleaned up and everything.
I know. We're thinking about sprucing it up a little bit with some furniture.
I think it'll make it look welcome.
What do you think of gold?
Yeah, we could add some gold accents here or there.
More like old accents.
Hey, Ragnar!
Ragnar comes in cracking jokes because otherwise he might cry.
We will talk about what you sent me later.
I'm gonna activate my thing again to make sure it's not following me.
What's following you?
Nothing.
You
I didn't say that
cast.
out loud. I was gonna activate it again. So make sure it's not following me.
Cool. There are 3 other eyes looking at 3 other people.
Oh.
Who are they looking at?
Who do you fucking think, man?
The other 3 people in the room.
Oh.
Well, we'll do a little message real quick, like
There's
more.
one above Serafina that is black. There's one above Fron that is white. There's one above Luke that is rainbow colored with a little bit of sparkles coming off.
Oh, we know
Honestly,
what
I'm
that
just
is.
happy to be included to the list.
We know what that is.
Wait, who is that? Wait, who? What do we think?
What is her fucking name? Fuck. Fucking Chaos's wife, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Ellie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the white one. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway.
Someone.
I got
Who else is gonna fucking cast an eye that literally rotates colors and fucking shit sprinkles?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely Ellie's.
Oh, that's right. She liked spark. Anyway, okay.
I was like, why does Ragnar's have to be a fleshy one?
Depends on who's watching.
I don't know who the fuck's watching me.
Where's Doc?
Doc hasn't gotten here. Doc hasn't gotten here.
Well,
and then,
Sup,
like I said,
bitches? I got a corpse.
You what?
She's technically alive.
And he walks in the same way he's been walking through town.
Look, I offered to carry her. You just
I was
wouldn't.
about to ask Luke, why weren't you carrying her?
Look, I tried my darndest.
Hold on. Why did he say corpse?
It's not a corpse. He's over exaggerating. You know him.
Luke sounds so like defeated. Like, oh my god.
Looks like I tried to be the hero of the story, and I was
Look,
denied.
I really tried.
Anyway, so what are we doing here besides it? Looking at the new place because you wanted to meet here.
We're gonna wake up her mom.
Question, real quick before we get anything important.
Yeah.
How do I phrase this? Do we want an audience?
You've always had an audience, and he pulls a table over.
What?
Luke, why aren't you holding her?
God.
Be careful!
I'm trying to fix her hair and her shades.
You watch as Doc is barely moving this stone table.
Luke, go help her.
No!
Okay.
I'm a doctor. And he gets behind it and starts pushing it.
Clearly not a carpenter.
Fran's gonna look down. My new floor.
We can buff it out.
Okay.
It's all stone. You don't have a carpenter work this. Luke, I expected more from you.
What do you want, Doc?
Serafino, what do I want?
Huh?
Can we talk in private?
No.
I don't think we have privacy, even if you walk off into a separate room.
Ragnar's staring at all of the eyes.
This is as pretty private as we can get. It's just the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Sure.
5.5.
Hi,
I'm
Ellen.
gonna draw a little shit. I'm gonna draw like a shitty little picture and then show Luke.
I'm gonna drag Fran a little bit away while they're doing that. Kind of still there, but
what's going on?
She needs memories.
Okay.
Our memories. I didn't want to ask you, but Doc said...
What are you asking me?
Doc told me that we need memories to fix my mother's memories. But it has to be mine and yours.
Okay. What's the catch?
It has to be... The memories have to be between you and a similar person, like a parental figure.
What's the catch?
We don't know which memories will be taken, and we don't know if we'll get them back.
So, I could possibly lose memories of my father, my mother, or Yolanda?
I didn't want to ask you, but Doc said you were the only other person.
And if I refuse?
Then that's your choice.
What happens if I don't?
Then she can't be fixed. I can't do it on my own because then I'll just end up like her.
I will not.
Okay.
My family, despite everything, is all that I have. You are now my family.
I understand.
It'd be different if I could pick and choose. I would love to give you the ones with my dad beating the shit out of me, but
I need to go find Karam. She's gonna start walking off.
Doc,
As you both walk in there, he's laying her there. He's got the table there. He's got the mother laid down. Her hands are out. Yep.
there has to be another way.
There isn't.
Is it specifically just those two, or are we talking just like essence of like memories themselves?
It needs to be you.
I have already given so much of myself.
Yep.
And I cannot rip away those pieces of me. That's who makes me who I am.
By the way, Seraphine has already walked out of the house and started going to find Karam.
You know Garam can't do it right. It can't be Garam. I'll take from him. I'll put it in her. All of them. Every last drop. And it won't be enough.
How many would you have to take?
2 or 3. A piece.
And there's no guarantee that I would get them back.
Never a guarantee.
How do I know which ones you take?
You won't. This isn't an exact science after all. It's magic with a G. Look, I told them they should have talked to you a long while ago and they didn't.
How long ago?
I think about a week now.
When we left.
Yeah.
About 2.5 weeks, actually.
2.5 weeks.
Thought it was a month ago.
No, it took us a month to get there. It took us 2.5 since we already knew where we're going to get back.
She was so scared. She was so scared that she would say no. She was so scared that she would hurt you. She was so scared that she would make you angry. It was crippling for her. And I sat and I waited because I know you're both adults. But the fact of the matter is, if I don't do this soon, you're going to have a broken husk of a halfling instead of a mother. Everything has a cost, and I know you've paid a lot of costs, Ron. I know I've
A lot.
watched. I know.
This is
It's a lot.
asking a lot of me, Doc.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've only given up your kingdom, your home, your father's safety, the very idea of having a place of your own, because, man, you were supposed to kill everyone here and go on and live your life and be like the next super magic hunting guy with a 1-letter name, man. And that's gone. That's gone. I know I'm making a joke of it, but in reality, that's all gone because you burnt those bridges. You've got nothing left to go to other than a dad who's probably being tied down and tortured, and a granddad who's currently blowing up your old home. You've given up a lot. And here's the thing, none of it was to me. I'm sorry, but that's how that one rolls. And also, I'm here to do this, and I'm going to take more from her in this instant. I said 2 or 3. I'm taking 2 or 3 from you. I might take 6 or 7 from her. Who knows? I might take 2. I don't. It's just
This
what's necessary.
is incredibly fucked up to ask.
Yes. But the tithe needs to be paid, Fran. If you want her to
Why
be
by
functional,
me?
because you care. You care about her more than anybody else here. More than anybody else. More than her God cares about her. You care about her. And she cares about her mama. You were my patient for all of a day. And I got more tides out of fixing someone's broken toe than out of you. And that's not your fault. No, no, no. You are already tied up in litigation. Believe me, I see it. But you don't know yet what you're going to be. You've got so much more to give. The King of Loss. Chaos-born child of memory and the broken ruler. The farming king. Right next to God of Destruction as he looks at Ragnar, and the hero of worlds. So many titles, so many different tides paid to so many different people, and yet who's right here with you, fixing up every little scrape and bruise? You pay this tithe, and I can promise you that I will move mountains for you. Because you've already given up so much, you know the weight of it, you know it! That's why I want it. I told Seraphina that if shit was more popular and more important than gold, gods would eat it off a silver platter, and I'm no different. I've received gifts in cries and pain from every person on your ship, and yet you hold yourself so together, and yet you know the weight of loss. Dare I say, you know it best among your friends. I need that tithe because it's you. I need the tithe from her because it's her. And I'm not sorry about that, Fran. I can't be.
And Fran's going to pick up his sending stone. Seraphina, come back.
She's not answering.
I'm going to do it. Come back.
She's not answering.
I'll keep her warm.
Luke?
Yeah.
Can you go get Seraphina, please? Kicking or screaming?
Oh, God.
Before I go, I really like to think that we all care about Seraphina. I know more from Fran than anyone else. But if it's the level of how much how much bond we share between all of us, can't you make up for that for the quantity instead of the quality? I'm more than willing to give as much as it needs.
Oh, Luke, this is why I love and hate you, because you're so willing to give so much. The value tanks when you do that. Go drag back the princess.
I wish I could do more, Fran.
I appreciate it, Luke.
I skittle away.
I saw the derp art going out a door. I'm sorry. That's what hit my head with that. Just looked. That's actually nightmare fuel when you think about it going after Seraphina, like as she's running down the street. It's
Oh
like,
god.
I mean, I guess if I have to.
Fran's gonna sit next to Gragnar on the floor.
soon you're gonna wake up. And soon you're gonna know just how important to all of them you are. And he takes the glasses off of her, folds them, sticks them in his pocket. Anyone want to play charades?
Shut up, Doc.
Okay. First word, fuck. And he's gonna go ahead and just start setting up more stuff around as y'all do whichever y'all want to do. What do y'all do?
I'm a comfort Fran. I'm gonna be real gay about it too.
Fucking rubbing his chest, just like it's okay, baby.
Oh my god.
Thanks, buddy.
His finger twirling, just
like twirling his claw through his hair.
With that, Luke.
Well, I move at 40 feet, so I can move fast.
Catch up.
Seraphina has her blur going.
I mean, I can't see you.
I mean, it
Luke,
doesn't mean I can't catch up to you.
Luke, you can see a blurry figure kind of moving about, and people are kind of like confused because she's moving very quickly through them. And people, it's not that blur makes you harder to see; it makes it that there's multiple of you. Like
I know, but for like, no, that's more
Yeah.
mirror image. But for
oh yeah,
flavor,
you're right. For blur, yeah, you're right. Blur would be blurry, and
It
people are
makes
just
you
kind of
harder to hit.
yeah, that
So
too.
people are like, oh my god, what is that? Oh my god. We see like a weird doctor and now a cryptid blurring through the crowd, And then there's Luke, just.
Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me.
Sarah, I know it sucks, but we gotta go back.
She's ignoring you.
Look, told us.
She's not even stopping. She's gonna keep
I know,
going.
and he's gonna keep going. Like Doc told us, it won't work for anyone else.
I'm
No matter
not
how much-
asking him.
Even if you did ask Garam, even if Garam was willing, it wouldn't work even with all of Garam's memory essence.
She's still walking.
Kicking and screaming, Luke.
The little devil on your shoulder.
It's a little fraud.
Do it. The parasites.
If it's
in
any
you, the
solace, I tried.
parasites.
If it's any solace, I tried to help out too. Being able to experiencing so many worlds, I've got so much to give. But no, it has to be from the two of you.
No, it
And-
doesn't.
Then it's either walk away from this like it's not going to happen, or try and fix her. We really have to come back, please.
I can ask Garam. I'm not asking Fran.
The man's already made his mind.
I'm not. I can't ask Fran.
You can. He is your husband. Dedicated to you.
He didn't want to originally. I'm not going to make him do it again. I don't care. I can't.
But you have to.
She's still walking.
I'm still following.
How far
Really
am I
don't wanna
from
have-
wherever Garam is?
You don't know where Garam is. You were told he was somewhere in town and he had a drink in his hand last he was seen.
I'm gonna take out my sending stone. Garam?
There was no response.
Garam, I need you.
There is no response.
Garum.
He's not going to answer you.
Do I recognize the voice?
It's Doc. He's indisposed, and you have a mother to save.
I'm not asking Fron
He already agreed.
anything else.
He already agreed. If you don't show up, I'm just going to take more from him. Y'all have wiggled your way out of so many things, but not today, not with me. I'm owed this. And you're going to pay it. Because you want your mom good, right?
Is this a threat, Doc?
Nope. No. I don't threaten. I point out facts. I'm a professional. If you don't do this, your mother will not be fixed. That's the make-all, end-all of it. And I only half-lied. Garum did have a drink in his hand last I saw him. But he's currently indisposed. He'll be back when the ship leaves. He won't do, Seraphina.
Luke, you can see Seraphina's horns start growing. She's
Is she gonna transform?
no, just you see her, because with her emotions and shit, she her form just starts going.
I will try to tap you on the shoulder, like we have
Don't
to go
fucking
back.
touch me.
Gods forgive me. Might have to do an unarmed attack.
Ooh.
Shield.
I have Mage Slayer.
That's the most threatening Luke has ever sounded, and it was so disheartening. It's like, I use shield. I have Mage Slayer, lifts 10-ton blade in the air, just like, man.
I'm not gonna hit her with a... Well, I can hit her with a scabbard.
A bonk.
Can you hit an 18?
Does a plus 11 say anything?
Depends on what you roll, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, you also have disadvantage. Hold on, he also has disadvantage because of blur.
Yes, Mage Slayer gives him advantage, so it's a solid roll.
Oh, fuck
If
you.
I have to.
Hey, it's
Does
not
a 30
advantage.
hit
Like,
you?
does a 30?
Oh my god.
I don't know, Luke does it.
This is how I feel when fighting Luke.
God damn.
It's non-lethal, but it is a crit.
Oh my god.
Seraphina, may I flavor this a bit?
Yep.
You start going draconic. Luke lets out a sigh. You turn around. You see blade up. Hilt comes
With the
down.
scabbard.
With the scabbard comes down, and you black out.
Wait, wait, hold on. How did you kill, not kill me, knock me out already?
I said, may I flavor this? If that's all right, it's flavored as you get knocked the fuck out with a 30.
I mean, I'd like to see if she can fucking hold out.
Because I can attack 3 times.
Oh.
You know what? Go right ahead, Seraphina. Have fun. I was trying to make this thing, take a player agency. Go for it.
Okay.
She's probably not going to last at all, but
3 6s plus a 4 is 22.
Hold on. Let me get my calculator.
So 18 plus 4.
By
Hold
the,
on,
by
wait.
the way,
Okay.
22 plus what?
22 plus 17.
Okay.
I hate to play this card, but you were walking ahead of him, so this was a sneak attack because you didn't see him lift his scabbard, and he crit.
So sneak attack plus Mage Slayer means you do have advantage.
I mean, like 19 is a crit anyway.
Yeah, no.
Is that another damage roll, or is that
No,
just?
no, no. I'm rolling again to attack. 27 hit.
27. Oh wait, was
Sorry,
that the damage or the?
There's a 27 hit.
Yeah, I only have 18.
Okay.
Well, I guess I guess the shield doesn't matter now. Does it? Would that still count up to my AC? Because with the shield, I have like 23 AC. But
Yeah,
I mean, yes, it does hit, I think, but
30, 27, and 24.
Yeah,
wait,
even with the
hold
shield.
on, wait, for the attack rolls or
Yeah,
the
those are to hit you. So I get to roll a lot of D6s right now.
okay.
So 22 was the first one.
17.
Then 17 was with strength mod.
Alrighty, and we will
Wait, I
say
thought you hit 3 times.
I did. I'm rolling the damage right now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
15 plus another 12 damage. So that's 27.
7. That's what is 94 minus 66? I'm at 28 health.
Okay, action surge.
So hold on.
Oh,
Did you lose
on.
more than did you lose more than half your health in the moment?
Oh,
Yeah.
she did. It is
Okay,
blackout.
so yeah, if you lose more than half your health to a non-lethal, there's effects that can kick in. I will ask, do you want to just accept the blackout, or do you want to go ahead and try to fight that blackout? Because like
The stubbornness in my player says yes.
okay. Roll one more. If you do more than 20 damage, we're going to just say that it was a blackout because Ragnar has to get ready for bed and we're going to have to wrap it up with Luke knocking you unconscious.
Exactly 20 damage.
Oh
God damn! So you dream of sugar canes and lollipops and
I want to flavor this a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
When Luke does the first attack and hits me, I'm going to start trying to summon the draconic spirit, then he just bonks me again and just
I'll let you kill me later.
Everyone fucking watched as like this woman who's in the middle of transforming. And then boom, boom, boom.
Sorry, folks. She's dealing with a lot. Please go about this. It'll solve itself in a little bit. Also, we're not that weird. I promise. And like a princess. Well, at least I practiced for this today. Ugh.
And those were the heroes, kiddies. Those are the people that saved our town.
Yay!
Weirdly, Fawn was lighter.
You did not.
No,
Wow.
that was. It just means stronger.
Sure.
Oh, that's
and
canon.
I go
I
back
was going
and
off of titties.
Amazon package.
And with that, we will start with the final bits of your mother's fixing and resurrection next session.
She's gonna fucking kill me.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be fucking
All
pissy.
right. On top of the 2 gay points everyone got, please take a inspiration die.
Yeah.
This
Now I
was
have.
This was one of the most engaging sessions we've had in a while, and I'm very happy about that. I loved it. I loved watching you guys kind of have fun.
I like the gay parts.
Yeah, those are pretty fucking great.
Specifically
Pride
with
Month.
Ragnar. He gave me the smoochie.
Thanks for the inspiration. I'm gonna need those for death saves.
Our next session, I think, is on the 30th.
Let me check.
No.
Wait.
No?
No, yes. Yes, it is. It is. On the 30th.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Well,
on the 20th. All right, everyone. It's Ragnar's bedtime.
You don't gotta go
Honk you, honk
home, but
you.
you can't
Everyone-
stay here.
Everyone give him forehead kisses.
Smooches and mooches.
Slip
Number
tight, my little
50.
prince.
Have a good night,
Forever.
Ragnar.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, no plugs? No nothing like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh
No-
God. Okay,
No
hang on.
plug. They know.
Thank you guys for tuning in. For those of y'all who did, if you want to go follow us, you should go click on the link down below. It's per great, and it has all of our links there. If you want to follow any of our cast members here today, we got the DM Almighty, who is our Big Daddy DM. So happy Father's Day there.
Big
Oh,
Then we
yeah.
got- Then we got Ragnar as well, who just had to pop off. You can go follow them there on Twitch. You can also follow Serafina on Twitch as well, and you can follow Luke on Twitch and or YouTube, and you can follow me on Twitch and or YouTube. Completely up to you guys what you want to do. But all of those links are down below. But y'all should make sure to subscribe. I hear it's free and good for the economy. So I'm just saying, it'd be real good if you do it.
Subscribe!
Subscribe.
Bye.
Smash that like button.